go live first.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Canopin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare simulcasting from beautiful Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. I'm Paul Grant along with Steve Kelly. Shooter Sports Pub, or Exeter 2, some people call them. The second Exeter team, their first home match of the season at 10-6, number 4 seed, number 7 seed Hingham, 8-8. We saw in week 1 against Academy 3. They took 6 points. Along with me is Steve Kelly. Be calling boxes 3 and 4. Hello, Steve.
Hey, Paul. How are you?
Pretty good.
That's
good to
great.
see you. Thanks for the setup. What a snazzy setup this is.
Super snazzy.
Yeah, better than my phone and tripod.
Incredibly snazzy.
Hall of Fame eligible John Zappi, his last year in the Friday Night Pro League. About 30 years bowling or so. Has a great career. On TV multiple dozens of times. 3-9, 7-10 Scott. The Twister Douglas on lane 10 for Shooter Sports Pub. The 5 and 8, Wood to help. Zappi too far right, 3-9, 7 left. 2 blocks at a time. The Twister a spare. 10 of the ball. Early lead. Rafa Carrasini, the great owner here. Sponsored the team. Zappi nice out for a 9. The Shooter's Pub has a 1-pin lead plus a ball from Scott Douglas. The younger brother, the Tornado Tim Douglas. If there's a tornado, there's got to be a Twister.
Yes.
2 points win per string, Steve.
Sometimes
1 for a tie, 2 for total. 8 points.
Sometimes multiple twisters even.
Nice. And not the board game Twister. Zappi, nice ball there. Finds the pocket. Slides 7, 3-7-10. Douglas in the bonus. Crosses over. He takes 8.5. Make it 9. How about 10? Wood
Close.
taps to 9. 19 through 1 in the first of 3. Up 10 already.
Offer not accepted on that strike fill on the spare.
I've heard that line before.
I wonder who says it.
Can't imagine.
It's kind of passed around here and there.
Zappi, that's a good ball. Oh, what a try that was. Nothing wrong with that shot.
Scott Douglas on a single.
He missed it.
Oh!
Try to slice it outside. Now, a year or two ago, he would have been mad and take a fit of rage. Now he's really calmed down quite a bit, and it's paid off. Had a 118 average last year overall. Zappi a 10, 19 through 2. And that is no good, I don't think. Maybe. No, it's a 9.
It shall not be.
Strike 9-9, 28-19, 9-pin lead for Shooter Sports Pub, the home team for the first time in this 35-week season. The silent assassin, Chris Jones to the right for Hingham. Facebook name C-, Corrado Pani, the captain of Shooter's Pub in the second spot. Let's get to the lineup with Steve Kelly.
So, yes, this evening it's going to be John Zappi, Chris Jones, Craig Holbrook, Shawn Baker, and John Winchell for Hingham. And then Scott Douglas, Corrado, C-, Pani, Jason Gauthier Sr., Dan Legge, and Dean Sullivan.
Dan Legge, officially.
Dan Legge, excuse me.
Legge probably in some parts.
I know.
9-pin drop for Jones. He connects spare. They're on the board. Pani 4 down. 5 down, 5 to go. Gets 3 more. That's a tough one. Pick your favorite pin. It could be Dan Legge. Who knows? Corrado a 9. Steve Kelly will call every other box tonight. He'll start the second string also. A true gentleman class act. And what a great year in the ACST. Number 1 seed for quite a while. Ended up 9th or so. Didn't make the playoff, but boy, you had a pretty good run.
I gave it my best shot. I tried so hard and got so far.
Jones steals 8, 18 through 1. Pani finds the pocket. He crosses over. Brooklyn side, but I can't say as a Celtic fan. In Candlepin, 7-10 goal post. Jones trying to go 2 for 2. Missed it.
Corrado Pani consulting Dean Sullivan for the shot on the 7-10. And it's going to be a doozy. You see, it's the wood that makes it complicated down there.
Better than no wood. Can kick it over. No.
A little bit too straight down and full on the 10.
Jones, a 9 on the head pin.
Jones will take a
27 through 2. Pani, a 10. 19 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare. Talk about your new network, 3-Ball Spare.
Yes, so 3-Ball Spare. That's my network on YouTube and Facebook, as well as Twitch and Kick. You can check it out for all kinds of matches, tournaments, impromptu and not. everything from including the Friday Night Pro League now, all the way down. So do check it out. 3 Ball Spare, THREE Ball Spare.
Free to subscribe like Canopy Bowling Network on YouTube. Here's Hall of Famer Craig Holbrook. His wannabe protege Todd Holbrook, not related today, had a 139 in Class D with a 96 average, a 139 fifth string with 3 spares in a row twice. And we thought it was Craig Holbrook in his body. Oh, what a try! Oh, JB, Jason Gauthier Jr. gave it a ride.
It was a great attempt.
Holbrook 3 in the 7, outside for an 8.
Hingham Holbrook.
Yep. JB gets the 10. Todd. No, I'm going to say Todd Holbrook now. Craig Holbrook not happy with that shot. What a great guy. Talk about class. A winner, and a winner. And when he loses, very gracious.
Yes, I recall you were talking to him in the interview about his shoulder and how he's kind of coming back from that, right?
Yes, shoulder surgery last year. Missed most of last year. 8 there. JB, 9. Leads up the 10 on lane 10.
Nearly first blood on the strike.
Holbrook in lane 11, which means you don't have to move the balls every 2 boxes.
Yes, it's nice when it's a shared ball return. Don't have to do as much moving around.
Craig, that won't go. And that won't go for JB. Tough piece of wood.
Both of these bowlers are kind of playing up to each other, both the good and the bad.
JB, 28 years young. What a story for him. He's come up the ranks nicely. Craig at 10. JB wasn't there for a 9. 19 through 2. Craig, 18 through 2. Here come the 4th bowlers of 5. Dan Legge. It's Dan Legge officially. I like that name. How do you say it?
Is it Legge or Legge?
We should call it Legge. I like it. You should ask me.
Yeah.
Maybe take rid of the 2 G's and Legge. Make it 1 G. That sounds like a fragrance company, doesn't it? Legge.
Yeah, Legge. It's kind of like classy sounding. Yeah. If it is incorrect in the comments, please, for the love of God, please do correct us.
Well, we came like Paul Gray and Steve Kelly. We're spoiled.
Yeah.
Here's Hall of Fame eligible Shawn Baker, bowled week 1.
Eligible.
4 horsemen plus a post.
5 drop.
Here's Dan Legge.
Legge.
5-1 washout.
I've poisoned your mind with that.
I know.
Now.
I know. We'll ask him afterwards. Baker trying to send it over right in the bunny hole. Legge inside the pipes. 1-7-10. I call it the Augusta Main Special. Great owner Mark and Samantha Carrier. And grading for bowling, so lousy leave. Shawn Baker with his wife Kim Baker here in attendance gets an 8. Legge in the high-low jack from Channel 5, and 8 also. Kim Baker making the new Bombs Away Baby shirts coming soon. We'll try to talk to Kim. We'll try to talk to Kim later on about the shirts later on. Anchor balls next. John Winchell and Dean Sullivan, who had a 7:06 on Tuesday Night Speed League at Academy Lanes. Pub 125 here from Mass. And there they go. Strike for Baker. And Bombs Away Baby, match game PM.
Oh my goodness.
You can do it, I can do it, and that's a Bombs Away Baby shirt shot.
Anything you can
Dan
do,
Legge.
I can do better.
Each with an 8, each with a strike. And you got to give style points.
Here is
The
Shawn
French
Baker
judge will give Dan Legge a 10.0. Shawn's strike, maybe a 9.5, because his is more explosive.
Yes, we will grade the strikes. We will grade the strikes this evening.
Here's John Winchell. Set 3-190 high singles. Won last year. His home house.
It's not enough to just get a strike. We're going to grade you on a scale of 1 to 10 on how good the strike looked.
Shawn lives by nearby Brentwood, New Hampshire. We're in Exeter, New Hampshire here now. Dean Sullivan, veteran bowler in his early 60s, still on a premium level. And that one sails away like sticks. Come sail away. Steve's like, what are you talking about, Paul?
I know all about sticks, Paul.
Okay. The best of times.
You got too much time on your hands there, Paul.
That's right. Oh, pretty. I like the punch. Too much time.
Mr. Roboto.
Ooh. Too much time on my hands.
9 for Winchell. 10 for Dean Sullivan.
They had some good songs. Dennis DeYoung, the lead singer.
Yeah.
That Mr. Roboto got their band pretty much broken up because he
definitely
was actually ahead of his time, because now you see all those videos now.
Definitely got some weird albums. Like if you listen to the rest of that album, that's a strange concept album by Styx that arguably killed their career, but they got some good singles out of it, I guess.
I think Dennis DeYoung was ahead of his time, though, because back then he wanted to do like those video type things like you saw later on in the 80s.
Yeah.
You know, he was took the brunt of it, but it ended up being that way. You got to love Weird Al Yankovic videos, though.
Oh, of course. I'm all about Weird Al.
All right, here's John Winchell, second box, first string. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Canopy Bowling Network and 3 Ball Spare together. A winning combination. Free to subscribe both channels. Check mark for Winchell. Sullivan goes right for 4. We'll get an update from Steve Kelly, and he'll do the play-by-play. Box is 3-4, 7-8 the string. Winchell on the 5.
Ooh, rough punch.
Tight match so far. Dean Sullivan almost. Dean couldn't get the 10 to fall.
Oh,
We're going to wobble.
Dean.
Well, he's a beast in the lanes.
Dean Destruction Sullivan.
Winchell, a 7. A very good pinner usually, not that time. 16 through 2. Sullivan gets it for a 10.
Still early. Still the first ball yips, shaking off.
20 through 2. Let's get the update and the play-by-play from Steve Kelly.
Yeah, let's talk about it. It is still early. I will stress that. It's 98 for Hingham and 104 for Shooters Sports Pub by the unofficial stream score. I will always stress that the stream score is unofficial, especially at a house like Exeter. It's all paper and pencil scoring here, so anything can happen in terms of the math. We always appreciate your patience if we get a little bit off or anything is, just a little bit skewed.
All right, here's Steve Kelly with the play-by-play.
Here's Scott Douglas. He'll drop 7. That's a 1-2-10.
104.98, 6-pin lead
John Zappi on your left in the green.
for the home team on the right.
And he'll drop 7. 7 drops for all of our bowlers up there. Scott Douglas trying to mix it down, misses the object, leaves the object. Zappi 1-3-10. And he misses into the hole where the 6-pin was. So yes, folks, my name is Steve Kelly. I'm on the 3-ball spare side of things. It is Friday, September 19th at 7:44 p.m. local time. There's a 10 box for Scott Douglas. This is the Friday Night Pro League Week 3, Hingham at Shooter Sports Pub. And that's an 8 box for John Zappi. On to our next bowlers, on to the next box, that is, excuse me. Still John Zappi and Scott Douglas down there. Great to have you along. One open mark for Hingham is Shawn Baker and Dan Legge. We'll get those pronunciations ironed out as the night goes on here with an open mark as well. John Zappi on the head pin. Looks like it's a mix of 6. 4 drop for Mr. Douglas. Take out the right half of the deck, leaving the 1-4-7. John Zappi, meanwhile. That's a cluster of pins down there. That's the 3-6-9-10 with wood. I think it's a layup. And what did I tell you? That's a spare for John Zappi. Scott Douglas, he'll miss it for a 7. 45 after 4 for Douglas, 37 and a bonus for John Zappi. Now it's time to move on to our next bowlers. It's Chris Jones and Corrado Pani, better known as C-. We all have our nicknames. Here on the Friday Night Pro League, Week 3. Shooter Sports Pub with a winning record of 10-6. Hingham currently 8-8 after a great start of the season, but great start of the season. The shortest of terms in terms of that. But they're currently 1.0 on the ratios. Chris Jones with a 7 drop. Corrado Pani with a 6 drop. C- for the spare. He'll punch the 5 and leave the 4 triangle. 4-7-8. Chris Jones has the 1, 7, and 9. Punches the 1 and the 9, leaves the 7. Mr. Pani, he'll punch another for an 8 box. That's 27 after 3 for Corrado Pani. Chris Jones is looking at a 10 box with a 9 box guarantee, and it will be a 10 box for Chris Jones, winning the box. That puts Chris Jones at 37 after 3 and Corrado Pani at 27 after 3. We are at Shooter Sports Pub, also known as Exeter Bowling Lanes. Great house. When I walked in, actually, it was still in full glow bowl mode in here, and I thought we were going to have a Friday night glow league, but they did turn the regular lights back on. There's a 9 drop for Corrado Pani, leaving the 4. Chris Jones looks to answer. He's on the 1-3 pocket, and he'll drop 9 as well, matching Corrado Pani. Corrado Pani in the 4-pin. Chris Jones on the 7-pin. Spare for Corrado Pani. It's now Chris Jones' turn to respond. Oh, and he'll touch it in more ways than one. But he won't get the spare. That puts Corrado Pani ahead, in this box at least. And Chris Jones will take a 9.
A sport like nothing else, nothing like the great game of Canopy Bowling for any age. Get the word out, join a league. Youth, adult, mixed, seniors are in between. Check your local bowling center for more information. Nothing beats the great game of Canopy Bowling. It's unbelievable.
Also consider joining a league if you want to get into it. Senders love leagues, you know, that kind of business and that kind of competitive drive. Any kind of way you want to get into bowling, there's many options for you.
And there's social leagues too as well?
Yes, all kinds of leagues. Yeah, not every league is the same. There's plenty to go around. Craig Holbrook with an 8-drop and Gauthier Jr. with a 3-drop, a 7-pack. Tries to spare, it leaves 3.
Buy 6, get 1 free.
It's a sale at the liquor store, and there's Craig Holbrook missing his mark, leaving the object.
He's like, wow, bad wow.
You could see it in his face there. And there's Jason Gauthier cleaning up for a 10-box and a 9-box for Craig Holbrook.
His father, Jason Gauthier Sr., first 2 years of the Atlantic Canopy Singles Tour, came as a runner-up both times in the finals.
That's wild, yeah.
And now he's back bowling again in the tournaments now, a lot of tournaments as well.
That's crazy.
His wife, Tiffany Gauthier, has done wonderful. Every time I see her, she breaks a new single 5 or 10.
Yeah. Tiffany Gauthier, definitely one of the bowlers to be watching out for.
Just
right
a nice,
now.
fun lady, too. No drama with her. Just wholesome lady, I think.
You'll love to see it.
At least in front of me.
Watch out, everyone else. No,
Tiffany,
just kidding.
Tiffany, don't make me look bad now, Tiffany. Come on. If you're listening.
No, that's all good.
She won her and Jason won the Candlepins for Cancer any doubles last time, Scarborough, Maine. We'll be there again this October. Register Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, October 2025. Big 20 Route 1, Scarborough, Maine. 7 shifts available.
Both bowlers missing their marks there, just punching. Jason Gauthier Jr. is going to take an 8-box for 37 after 4.
Not happy with that. They call him JB.
Craig Holbrook on the follow-up for a 10. He'll take a 7. All of our bowlers kind of just dusting off still.
There are brand new pins. People say, well, it's brand new pins. It's hard to do that. But you know what? It's the same for everybody else.
It's the great equalizer. It just means lower numbers all around, really.
Play the same football game, the same turf. Tennis has 3 or 4 different playing surfaces. Just go to adjust. Legge slams 9, almost a double strike. As Steve munched on the Shooter Sports Bar pizza. Delicious. Here's Shawn Baker. Look at that one. A little better than we thought. 9 out of that somehow. It looked like 5 down, 5 to go. He's on a strike also. Legge, spare on strike. 28 through 2, 38 the ball through 3. Shooter's Pub had the slight lead by a touchdown coming to this box. Baker to answer. Bang! Each a strike, each a spare.
So they have identical strings right now, 38 and a bonus
8
across.
Strike spared the same. 38 plus in the third box.
Now that's head-to-head bowling.
Legge rifles the pocket again, but 2 perfect. Spread eagle, unbelievable. 4. 42 through 3 in the first of 3 strings. The week 3 of 35. Baker sends it right, and he breaks the curse of not curse, but you know what I mean. Same box, I should say.
It's not
6.
an eagle.
Legge just missed. The object pin to 3. Baker 1, wobbling 279. Spare 6, 44 through 3.
Legge.
Baker, nice shot. Can't get to the 9. Nothing wrong with that shot.
Robbed.
What a luxury of him to sub on your team, Shawn Baker.
He wanted to be just full enough to take the 9, but it was full, but just didn't go at the right angle.
Legge 2 for an 8.
50 and the 4.
And Shawn gets the 10. 54 through 4 on Canopy Bowling Network, simulcasting with 3 balls spare on YouTube as well.
Up next is John Winchell in the green on your left, and for Hingham, the anchor bowler, and our Shooter's Pub anchor bowler, Dean Sullivan, on the right.
Steve has digested the pizza for now. He'll get that second slice in just a minute. For now, he's back to play-by-play.
Yep. There's a time for talking and a time for eating. It's a time for talking. Dean Sullivan misses the head pin and drops 5. John Winchell to the right of the head pin. He gets a better mix of 7.
Is there a time for talking and eating at the same time?
There is, but it's going to be ugly if I try that. So just spare everybody's ears at home. I'm going to try really hard not to do that. And if you hear me chewing, I'm so sorry.
There's a song I taught in this kid's Sunday class. It's you have to sing like you have water in your mouth, drinking water in your mouth, like almost like gargling. It's pretty funny.
Dean Sullivan with an 8, leaving the 8-9. 1 and 7 for John Winchell.
Let's try calling it, Steve, with a piece of pizza in your mouth. Try it.
Yeah. There's an 8 box for John Winchell. That's 24 after 3 for Winchell and 28 after 3 for Dean Sullivan.
So, Steve, what do you think of the Sky Bar I got you last time? You got another one here tonight.
Yeah, I know. You just love those things, don't
Todd
you?
Holbrook gave me 2 of them today. I munched one earlier for an appetizer.
I do. I think I remember having one before. Yeah, it's good stuff.
It's 4 chocolate bars with 4 different flavors.
Better than those ground bars I've been having. Sky Bar is much better. Much better.
You mean the cardboard chews?
Yeah.
Sky Bars are awesome. At Market Basket checkout.
John Winchell not on the head pin. We got a mix of 7 again.
It's kind of like bread. It'll come in 3 delicious flavors. and raspberry. No, it's actually.
Can't forget the raspberry.
It's caramel, vanilla, peanut, and fudge.
Dean Sullivan kicks left and tries to kick right.
Made by Necco Wafers Company, Necco. They went out of business, so they brought it back a few years ago.
There's a spare for John Winchell. He's now dialing it in.
Now they can take the lead back. Get the update from Steve Kelly after Dean Sullivan finishes this box.
And that will be a 9 for Mr. Dean Sullivan.
37 through 4. Let's get the update.
Let's get you your score updates. A difference of 1 right now, potentially for Shooters Sports Pub with 1 open mark. Hingham has 2 open marks with 205 and fills. So very close, tight match right now. We are still only less than halfway through game 1, so still plenty of bowling to go here, folks.
So explain to the viewers the perfect box percentage for those who don't know. It's a beautiful shot of Harvard Lanes.
Yes.
What a great job. It looks heavily in there, newly renovated lanes.
Oh, yes. All that footage I shot myself. So, yes, so the perfect box percentage, get a 10 strike or a spare, it's counted as a perfect, and we rate it against all the possible boxes you can throw in such a match. So that's the perfect box percentage statistic.
If you do it 10 times, it's a perfect string. There's a lemon drop for John Zappi. He put $5 already, and that's on a spare. That's $5. Cancel optional donation. Most are about 80-90% are good about it.
Cha-ching.
Luck of the 6-pin to the right or 4-pin second pin to the left. $1, 5 on a mark, 10 on the double strike. 20 if you're Steve Kelly.
Oh, goodness.
Zappi 1, wiggling 2, wiggling 4. Here's the twist of Scott Douglas. Oreo cookie time, Oreo cakester time. Middle cream left the wafers on the outside. I like the Oreo cakes. You can put a birthday candle in there too, Steve Kelly.
So now this match has gotten more interesting because Hingham effectively just threw away one of their open marks with that 1 fill for John Zappi, and that did kind of neutralize the overall game total there for a hot second.
Nice 10. Douglas picks the 10 also on the 2-7 baby split. 5's a while. 5, 5, 5, 55 through 5.
The score is exactly tied 216 to 216 right now.
And 1 extra mark, I believe.
1 open mark per team, so it is dead even
Okay.
Steven right now.
Now, if you're in Canada, open means you're filling a mark. In the States, means you're on a mark.
Yes, yeah, I know. I know how our silly terminology actually changes based on the region. It's really tough to talk
When
about.
do you go to
sometimes.
Moncton in World Tournament in November? If you go there,
Oh, I will be. Yeah,
you going?
I'm representing the.
you're bowling, right?
Yes. Yep. Same team as last year. The Boutwell's Massoles. I am selling raffle tickets. I will talk about that in a little bit here.
Did I sponsor you yet?
I believe you have. Yes. Yes. You. Yes.
I try to sponsor every team.
I got you in week 1. So yes, you are absolved this week. Whew.
Zappi clipping eagle. Good try. Almost. Scott 1, 3, 6, 7. That's a good shot. Too accurate. Object pin's a good thing. Sometimes it just does not feel that way. But more times than not, it works out.
Mr. Zappi Hour, he'll take an 8. 56 in 6. Scott Douglas, 3, 6, 7. He'll take an 8 as well.
3 object hits, 8. You can't be unhappy with that box. He threw a good ball. Just didn't break. Second ball is a 5. Facebook jail nickname Corrado Pani C- now. CEE minus MINUS.
Did you say Facebook jail?
Yeah, you get.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a true story. We joke about it all the time.
It'll be Chris Jones on the right this time.
He sweeps 8, 1 of the 10. Wood coming out of bounds.
Corrado Pani is on a mark. He's on a spare.
Very steady bull over the years. On the crossover, 9.
Big Phil.
10, strike!
Great
And
Phil.
give him 2 points to the horseshoe and give him 12 plus 2 bonus balls. Wouldn't that be a great rule in Candlepin?
That's a great pivot moment because these teams were pretty much almost even up to this point, and that's going to be a big pull-ahead moment for Shooters Sports Pub in particular right now.
Close all the way from the beginning.
Chris Jones needs this mark to stay in pace.
Oh, how the wood turns around, robs him.
It wasn't for lack of trying. I really thought that was good. I thought that really had a more than a half-decent chance of going.
Jones at 9. Seriously, they should have 2 points for horseshoe leaner. Wouldn't that be a fun rule? Shawn Baker wouldn't mind that.
Yeah,
Get a
right.
12 box and a strike with a horseshoe leaner. Just saying.
Here's that replay of the strike
You
again
want
by
higher
Corrado
scores?
Pani. Corrado Pani crossed over to the Brooklyn side, the 1-2 pocket. And then
You
10
can't say
pinfall
Brooklyn's a
runs.
Celtic fan.
Well, hey.
Crossover.
What should I call it, like the Western Mass side?
Yeah. Well, Bob liked to call it the Cambridge side, which confused people when the women's money match won. But it's okay. We tried it. Hey, it's a strike.
Ooh.
No question. Bombs away, baby. And meanwhile, Corrado, 2 perfect spread eagle. Nasty game. He's on a strike, though.
Yes, the next ball will complete the fill on a strike, so he does get some salvation from
Trying
that.
to get 3. He gets 6.
6, maybe 7.
7 the unconventional
It
way.
will be 7.
64 half. Jones 65 plus 2 through 6. Wood to help for a 10. And he gets it down nicely for a 10. 74 through 6 on Canopy Bowling Network and 3 ball spare, the replay.
Here's Chris Jones on the replay. Watch this. He was on the 1-3 pocket on the Manhattan side.
Well, you must like New York.
It's going to be Mr. Craig Holbrook of Hingham on your right in the green, and Jason Gauthier Jr. on your left in the black and orange.
Both seeking their first mark in match 3 of 35.
Holbrook's
Craig.
off to the left, drops 5.
JB parallel time like Dark Shadows. You're too young to remember Dark Shadows, the TV show. Top rated show in the 60s and 70s. Live on tape back then. Was it live or was it Memorex?
Might catch it on Pluto TV or something,
Yes,
I
we
reckon.
can. Yes.
Yeah.
You make a mistake, they ran with it. JB denied.
No marks for anybody there.
Good show, really good show. Holbrook leads up number 1, the object pin for a 9. Just 43 at the half. Unusual for him. Again, he's not quite hit his stride yet. He's coming back from shoulder surgery, so it's going to take a while. JB a 9, 46 and a half. Quick update from Steve.
Yes, so right now it's 2 strikes for both teams. Hingham has 1 more spare than Shooter Sports Pub.
18-pin lead for Shooters Pub, Sports Pub here in Exeter Lanes.
Craig Holbrook, a Kaleri.
JB slams 9. The wood comes out of bounds. That could roll back, possibly.
Yeah, we've seen it happen at the Easter Classic in 2025.
And there it goes. It's going the wrong way, I think. Take its right turn. It's turned the wrong way.
Oh!
Now it's coming back.
Take
and
it.
it goes! Nico highlight reel. Throw the flag, delay a game, strike.
Oh my God! Beautiful. It happened.
Holbrook, what a try. It will fall down. Spare on the board. What a funny game.
This is a silly game
Slow
sometimes.
motion strike, slow motion spare.
All right. Well, I'm going to show the faster slow motion.
Don't you just
mark.
love Candlepin Bowling?
Oh my goodness! It happened again. Can you believe it happened again?
Nico highlight reels back to back.
The last time that happened, I want to say, was the Easter Classic. Don't you love that? This is such a silly game when you think about it.
Shawn Baker 54, Dan Legge 50 through 4. Baker comes back to the 3. Legge in the pocket for another strike, not quite to the 7.
He made a good offer, but he dropped 9.
9 is fine.
9 is more than fine.
Baker 1-8, 6-10 right, doesn't go too often without wood. Legge in the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, yikes.
The Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Baker clobbers him for a 10, 64 at the half. Legge a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Is there ever a good time for that, Steve?
There's always a good time for a Paul Grant special,
Gee,
Paul.
I like you. I knew there was something good about you.
Especially we can plug Candlepins number 4 cancer.com. It's a complete spare miss on the second ball. Get it on the third ball. It's a $1 donation to Candlepins per cancer per occurrence. A $5 donation if on a mark.
Well, Sarah, Faye Sawyer's doing that the Atlantic Candlepin single store 18-week season. When you miss the second shot completely, make it for a 10, the third, a buck in all season long. Thank you very much, Faye Sawyer. And some people are doing that. We appreciate it. Every dollar helps a Candlepin family going through cancer treatments. Over $100,000 paid out. That is amazing. over 28,000 this year alone.
It's the ultimate feel-good donation.
Oh, that try by Baker.
Great try.
Legge on the
Yikes.
2-1 split won't go. Candlepins4cancer.com with a 4, a 501c3 charity helping families and promoting candlepin bowling. Checks to be written also the address and the website, candlepins4cancer.com, founded by Hall of Famer Al Johnson, 2023 Hall of Fame class with Bob Whitcomb and others. Legge at 9, Baker at 10. Quick update from Steve Kelly.
Yes, so as we move on to our anchor bowlers, tentatively is Hingham 282, Shooters Sports Pub 299. 1 open mark for Shooters Sports Pub, 3 open marks for Hingham as of right now.
So it makes it somewhat close to a single-digit lead.
Yeah, close-ish. You know, it's still early. I will emphasize it is still very early in this match, so anything can happen. There's still points that can be distributed in any way. Winchell on a mark.
He's got a 6-pack. Check his ID.
We ID at the Shooters Sports Pub. Great bar, great pizza, great everything here
Great
at the Shooters
people,
Sports Pub
great
in Exeter.
ownership.
Shout out to Darren, who's running all around. He's got eyes on everything right now. He's looking for loose pins. He's coming up. He's pointing out stuff to us. Just big shout out to Darren.
Great employee.
Thanks to Darren for helping me wire up the electricity for the setup this evening as well. In particular, big thanks to Darren.
Darren's the epitome of a perfect employee. Sullivan, spun away by the 10.
Oh, no.
That was a great try. Do you go for the 1? Do you go for the 2 for Winchell? Or do you do like me? Throw it in the middle.
Yeah, just huck it.
You got the short 2 for a 9.
Winchell decided to go for the pins.
At the spare 4, 38 through 4, 9, 47 half. Sullivan 9, 46 half. After a 7:06 performance on Tuesday in the Speed League. Go figure.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'm not going to run a beat the streamer challenge because if none of these bowlers can beat 288 this week, that's just going to be a sight to be seen. I did not have a great night at Lakeside last night. I just couldn't get anything figured out.
That happens. Winchell, 1 on the 9. 2 pieces on the deck. Maybe 3. 1 comes back. Sullivan, 2, 4, 6 right.
Split for Dean.
This is pretty when it goes. Steve Kelly, call boxes 7 and 8. He'll lead off also the second string. Veteran bowler John Winchell for a spare. No, just missed by a smidge. Sullivan trying to grab it over. Missed everything. Good first string. 2 points for a win, 1 for a tie, 2 for total. Winchell, a 9. 56
Dean Sullivan
through 6.
on the retry.
Object does not carry for an 8 and no marks. 54 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Together tonight with 3 balls spare on YouTube also. Both free to subscribe. Here's Steve Kelly.
Score update right now. Hingham 304 with 2 marks in the barrel. Shooters Sports Pub 316 with 1 mark in the barrel. And it's a strike for Jason Gauthier Jr.
And play-by-play by Steve Kelly.
Here comes Scott Douglas.
Not a head pin as it fell from behind. 3-7.
Scott Douglas 3-7, wiggling 3. John Zappi.
Decent wood for Douglas.
Deep downfield to the right. 5 drop for John Zappi. 4 horsemen left in the 10. 3-7 for Scott Douglas. Plays the object. Didn't get the angle he was looking for to take the 7.
One of the new pins had a factor in that situation too. They're not broken in quite yet.
Yeah, and also whether you have like some zhuzh on your ball, some spin, that also is a major factor there. John Zappi a little bit too full on the 1 and the 2.
That's no good.
It's probably going to be waved off as a 9, my guess. Yep.
Good integrity. Bowlers call it.
Yep.
74 through 7. Correction, 72 through 7.
There's a 9 for John Zappi.
Close first string. Shooters Sports Pub. Some call Exeter 2. I like the name Shooters Pub.
I like Shooters Pub because it distinguishes them. You know, you have Academy 1, 2, 3, but, you know, you can kind of get lost in the sauce trying to talk about each team. And
they have a good team this year, though. Real good team.
Yeah, when you have a unique name, it's just really nice. Scott Douglas a little bit too hard on the head pin.
Where's Casey McCool? Banana split, always hungry, always growling.
The banana split.
There he is. Everyone loves Casey McCool in your picture. Indiana Jones wannabe.
3 drop for John Zappi.
How that all started, my live streams, I would say, I call the 4, 7, 6, 10. So a double pinochle, I call it banana split. He'd always say, I'm hungry. That's how it all started. And we had the grrr sound in last year.
Scott Douglas will take the 4 and the 7, no mark. Or the best you can kind of hope for on a banana split. ball's in the right place, just set the spray and pray pretty much. Zappi, who took the four triangle on the first ball. Second ball is off the mark as well, leaves the 1, the 9, and the 10. Scott Douglas for the 10, and he'll get it. He'll get the 10.
So you Case McCool fans keeping score at home. 1 banana split so far tonight. That's it.
Start the counter. You are free to run your own counter.
Even if they're 20, you'd still be growling.
Zappi will take an 8. That should be 73 and 8 for Zappi and 82 and 8 for Douglas. As we move on to the second pair. Here at the Friday Night Pro League, the third week, our Game of the Week broadcast on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare Conglomerate. I'm Steve Kelly on the call. You're also hearing Paul Grant as well. We're just kind of tag teaming it here. It is Corrado Pani in the black and the orange on your right, and Chris Jones on your left. C minus to the right. We'll drop 4 to start things off. Chris Jones is on a strike, I will remind you. He's off the mark a little bit, not on the object head pin. He drops, oh, is that 3? That's 3, my goodness. It looked more than that, and oh, Corrado Pani sails into the void. Things just might have gotten a little interesting here. Chris Jones needs to complete a strike fill here. What happens?
How can we just,
6 happens.
How can we just fall into the null?
I don't know. It's oh, and Corrado Pani, though, what could have been, that's a miss the second, get the third situation. That's a PGS. And that'll be a 7 for Chris Jones. Yeah, time for a Paul Grant special. That's Corrado Pani this time committing that one. Again, miss the second, get the third. It's a $1 donation to Candlepins for Cancer per occurrence. All right. All right. Sir, how are you this evening?
Oh, we are doing so good today. How are you doing, Steve?
I am doing awesome.
We got the twister, Scott Douglas. How you doing, Scott?
Doing all right, Paul. How are you doing today?
Good. I'm really proud of you. You really, the last year or so, you've really kept your mental focus on the lanes. Like before, you get upset, angry, and now you're really keeping your calm. I think it's paying off.
It is. Definitely when you have a team behind you who can pick you up if you have a bad string or something. Just like last week against Academy, I bowled a 302, but because my team behind me came right up and helped me out, we took 8.
You won 2 Candlepins for Cancer roll-offs, the variety pack styles, and now you're better than your brother Tim right now, aren't you?
I'm 2-0 against them right now. In the last 2 years, it all started way back when you commentated for us.
The ACST quarterfinal playoff. Yep, you won that one also.
Oh, yeah.
594 to 582 at Alley Cat Lanes in Kingston.
It's always good to have brother versus brother. So
We're going to do a money match for Candlepins for Cancer maybe during the summertime.
Yeah, hopefully.
What has been the key to your development of your game, you think? What has helped your game grow to this level?
Just the support, like I said. It really helps mentality so well because I was so bad, as everyone can see, but because people behind me were supporting me and saying it's okay, throw it, go to a new box, and then throw a strike or something. And
You got a variety of people. You got Dean Sullivan, the veteran bowler. You got Dan Legge, a very underrated bowler. JB, one of the best bowlers in Maine, coming up the ranks. And yourself, obviously, still in your 20s, bowling really well.
yeah, C got the team together. He got the captaincy, and he was just like, these are the guys I want to bowl for me because I know for a fact they can help me out if anything goes wrong. But you definitely got to talk to Dan. He's the quiet one.
Well, yeah, we're going to talk about his name anyway, Legge. All right, Scott, good luck. Nice talking to you.
You as well, Paul.
Bring
Thank
Dan
you.
over here when you get a chance. Thank you. That's the twister, Scott Douglas. Steve.
He's very well spoken. That was a great,
Yeah.
great insight there from Mr. Scott Douglas of the Shooters Sports Pub.
Try to promote the bowlers, the charity, and the center, you know?
It's a lot to promote, but we'll try to get them all. So in case you missed it, Jason Gauthier Jr. threw a 10 box and Craig Holbrook threw an 8. Gauthier Jr. filled a strike with 9, Craig Holbrook filling with 4. It's a split of 6 for Jason Gauthier Jr., JB.
Shooters Pub 10 and 6, Hingham 8 and 8 coming after 2 weeks.
There's an 8 drop for Craig Holbrook all the while. That's the 5-8.
We'll try to get to Kim Baker later on tonight, too. Talk about the Bombs Away baby shirts coming out soon for Candlepins for Cancer. $10 for each shirt goes to charity. 40 families plus have been helped them. The WOW shirts originally by Frank DeLuca, WOW 1, WOW 2 put out with the bowling pins, and now the Candlepins for Cancer shirts, the new Bombs Away baby upcoming shirt.
Great spare there by Craig Holbrook.
And a lot of times when you Candlepins for Cancer, someone gets a mark. Seems like more than half the time.
Yeah, that's
Half
always
the time, at least half the time.
it's always great to see. Craig Holbrook, I was worried about the wood on that, but he pushed it straight back, which is precisely the best you could have hoped for that kind of a shot. See that?
383, 366, is that right?
383, 366 is correct, sir.
Shooters Pub have the lead. Can't say enough good things about Rob Ficarra, seeing the great owner here. Just treats everyone so well. Everyone loves Rob Ficarra. There's a lot for the local charities also.
9 drop for Shawn Baker with pin still mixing. It will be a 9 drop. Caleri for Dan Legge, and he'll leave the head pin. Legge. Legge Legge. The Dan Legge collection. There's a spare for Shawn Baker.
12 different models.
12 different fragrances, too. There's a 10
Dan
box.
Legge, you have like the G.I. Joe, you have the Legge collection.
Right. Like those fancy perfume commercials that come on around the holidays. All right. We have Dan on lane 11.
We obviously need some sleep.
We all could.
Doing 3 matches tomorrow. 2 at Greg Gauthier, 12-3. The ladies 80% singles handicap tournament from Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill Mats on Canopy Bowling Network.
There's a 7 fill for Shawn Baker. He missed the head pin, but it didn't matter that much. Dan misses the mark, 1-9-10. Here's Baker, and he'll poke a few more. He won't get a second mark in a row. 1-9-10
Tickle pink about that
for
shot.
Dan L, and he'll take an 8.
How about just Dan?
Yeah. Oh, and there's a 10 for Shawn Baker. So that should be 101 after 8 for Shawn Baker and 87 for Dan L. I'm sorry.
L-E-G-G, officially Legge.
I feel bad if I'm pronouncing it wrong. That's why I'm just avoiding it now.
Invitational. We got names all wrong the first time. Nobody didn't know anybody. Didn't get prepared. Just thrown in the fire. And you
yeah.
You live and you learn.
The first time I streamed, I got so many names wrong, and I'm so embarrassed by it. And I think a lot of those matches I just never really uploaded to YouTube. So yeah. It's probably just best that those just stay on my hard drive.
Yeah, we
forever.
don't get those locker room visits, like some of the sports teams.
Yeah.
We'll spend 3 hours interviewing all the players in the NFL teams.
Yeah, I just don't have that kind of time, unfortunately.
We get like 5 seconds with them if we if we're lucky.
Dean Sullivan with a mark, though.
On the board.
Smash.
That's a rare miss for Winchell.
Ooh, way off.
That's a Southwest Airline commercial shot. Want to get away?
Yeah, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now you can save 50 pounds per person. That's 200 pounds for a family of 4.
Brilliant.
Oh, and there's a 9 for John Winchell. Let's see if we can cue up the replay for Dean Sullivan's spare on the 610. Played the sidewall on the wood perfectly. Yeah, thank you, sidewall. Brought to you by Exeter Lanes, Shooter Sports Pub. Dean Sullivan's on a mark.
Leads down to 9 for Shooter's Pub.
Oh, and there's a 7 drop for Dean Sullivan. Missed the head pin, but got a good mix out of it.
71-8.
Winchell's on the head pin there. He found it that time. He split 7.
3-6 to the right, 7 left. Could use a mark to stop the bleeding.
Dean Sullivan for the spare, and he's off the object pin that time. Can John Winchell capitalize? He sure can. There's a spare for Mr. Winchell, and he needed that one. That's his second spare of the game. Dean Sullivan will clean up for a 9 box. Look at that shot by John Winchell. That was a nice one, 3-6-7. And that's more the John Winchell we know. He kind of had some wild pitches earlier on, but look at that.
Steady delivery over the years.
Yeah.
Textbook delivery. And a very accurate pinner. Not as much early in the season, but usually pretty good pinner.
All right, it's 412 for Hingham and 427 for Shooter Sports Pub. 2 open marks for Hingham and no open marks for Shooter Sports Pub. Back to the action.
So Hingham close to a virtual tie within 2 based on the average 6.5 for spares, 8.3 for strike stats by Canopy Bowling Network. Hall of Fame eligible John Zappi for the 2027 class must be nominated by February 28, 2027 information on the ICBA website. Lead-off bowlers, Scott Douglas, 82. We just spoke to him a moment ago. John, 73 through 8. His wife here in attendance.
John Zappi on the 1 and the 3 on lane 11. He's in the green on your right.
For a spare. Splits the uprights.
Beautiful shot.
3 marks to none. Now they have the virtual lead. 83 and a ball through 9. Scott, 186, 10 right. Again, a rare sighting for a 10.
It'll be pretty if it goes, even if it's just a 10 box. I'm here for it.
He'll take 2 of the 4 for an 8. And here comes Hingham. 90 through 9 for Douglas.
Look at that shot by John Zappi while we're waiting here on the 1 and the 3. And it was just a nice ball. He didn't throw it that hard either. It was just kind of just right all over it. And that was a great shot.
Now it's down to 13. They got 3 hits to none also. The captain of the Friday Night Pro League, every other year, Dave Zappi, is retiring after the year he said today.
Captain Zappi.
Off to the left, gets 6. It's down to 7. 1, 7, 8, 10.
6 fill.
89 through 9. And look at this one.
It's a 5.
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
2, 4 left. 3, 6, 10 to 9. Playing hide and seek behind the 3 on lane 10 for the twister, Scott Douglas.
John Zappi on the high-low jack plus the 8.
That's a good ball. Oh, look at that. It kind of fizzled out. Wood may have gotten in the way. To a twister, 2 and a 4. Oh, what a try that was. Give it a ride.
Great attempts by both bowlers on both of those shots, really.
Well, John, I would go for 1 pin. Would you use the wood to the right? I would just go for one of the pins.
Yeah, got to pick a stick.
Yep, he does.
Nothing fancy.
Stuck inside for a field goal for an 8.
That's a situation where don't get fancy, just take the pins.
97 first string. Scott, object pin does not carry. He's a lot of tough breaks in the object pins tonight.
97 Zappi, 99 Douglas.
444 to 436. Shooters Pub on the left up by 8 pins, but 2 marks to none, right?
Let me double check. 2 marks for Hingham, no marks for Shooter Sports Pub. Yes. That is correct.
Corrado Pani.
And I believe, if I can read that chicken scratch up there, I believe those scores are confirmed. 97 for Zappi, 99 for Douglas.
Chris Jones, 1, 3, 7, 10, trying to split the uprights. Corrado the fresh rack on lane 10, the captain for Shooter Sports Pub. Only 4. 2 points higher than Hingham coming in.
It's Chris Jones in the green on your right, and C- Corrado Pani in the orange and the black on your left.
Jones bounced the wood to the 10. 1,
mark.
3, wobbles, 7 left. Got a difficult shot, trying to pull it apart. It's a good ball. He got
Pani,
it! He treats off the 7. Nico highlight reel.
Beautiful shot by Corrado Pani right there.
Now it's 2 marks to 1, and it's now a virtual tie. Late in the first.
Wheels. Oh,
Jones
no.
8, 96 through 9. Corrado 103 in the ball. How about that shot, Steve
Yeah,
Kelly?
let's look at this again because that was just great. You got 5 on the right and 1 on the left. Not quite the Kaleri, but, right in the 1-3 pocket. That was a beautiful execution by Mr. C-.
Try outside, but that was a washout here inside. Chris Jones crosses over. Wobbling diamond. 3 wobbles, middle. 5 left, 6 right, 9 behind the 3. Pani pockets 9.
Captain Pani.
On the spare of 112 through 9.
Captain Pani, 112 through 9, yes.
Jones trying to pick it for a spare. He does!
Oh, he breaks the diamond. We got a diamond sighting.
106 in the ball in the 10th. Corrado, another one. Back-to-back for the second time this string. 122 in a ball in the 10th.
Let's look at that diamond shot by Chris Jones on the 3 diamond, the 3, 5, 6, 9. These are hard shots.
What a great
Not
first string.
easy.
Not the highest scoring affair, but boy, it's been close.
Both bowlers marking the 10th. Get that up to date. On
Jones repping his first string. Got a good ball. Crosses over. It's 7. Make it 8.
Maybe 9.
How about 10? It's 9. Corrado crossing over. Lightly salted 4. He's got the mirror side in a sense, you could say.
All right.
Jones finished a nice 115 string. Not his best stuff, but he'll take it. Spare 8, strike 6, spare 9 in the string. Corrado a 4 fill, 126 finish. 477, 463. Shooters Pub up 14, minus 2 marks.
2 open marks for Hingham. No open marks for Shooters Pub.
So we're pretty much dead even, almost on a virtual tie.
Greg Holbrook on him fill. He'll fill with 6.
That cuts to 8. 81 through 8. JB sweeps down the left side nicely. 3-6 opportunity. 51% for 2 and 3 pinners without wood for Class A bowlers. Stats by Canopy Bowling Network. Holbrook got the 5. Just a little bit off. JB, another one! Second mark, the last 4. 95 in the ball through 9. Holbrook and 9. Now it's 1 mark each side, right, Steve? 90
Correct.
through 9, 90
Yes.
through 9 at minimum for Holbrook.
You are correct.
JB 95 in the ball. Middle bowlers. Great first string. 487, 478. Shooter Sports Club here in Exeter, New Hampshire has the lead by 9. Craig goes left. 1-3, 6-10. JB pounds the strike zone. They all go! Bombs away, baby! Strike on spare.
Way to maintain the pressure management on that strike. Especially down to the last box.
105 to 9, 115 plus 2 in the 10th. Second strike of the half.
Yeah, strike on spare for JB. That's got to feel good.
The talent is definitely there.
All right,
Holbrook at 10, 100 first string.
let's watch that replay again for Mr. JB. It's all over it.
And that's the Kim Baker design. Bombs away, baby shirt. We're talking to Kim in the second string about the upcoming shirts, supporting Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity helping families going through cancer treatments. A double strike, unbelievable! Wow! Who is this guy? The main attraction here in New Hampshire. 125, trying to get to 135 with a turkey collision.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
2 crushing blows. You could say to hold.
I'm actually trying to think of how to represent this on the scoreboard. I don't think I've run into this
Can
before.
you make it 3? That got away.
Oh, not
4,
quite.
But a 24 box. Nice finish. 129 for Jason Gauthier Jr.
Wow.
That could
what
be a
an
game
incredible-
changer.
All right, let's look at that double strike again while we have the time. Oh, my
Maybe a
goodness.
little too amped up in that third ball. Third strike attempt.
Yeah, I understand the yips on that one, but wow. Beautiful, beautiful hammer right there.
Doesn't show too much motion usually, but good for him.
If you get a double strike, you better have emotion.
And all of a sudden, just 33, just like that. The power of the double strike.
Here's Shawn Baker. He wants to answer to that.
Oh, he does!
And he does.
Right on cue. Mic'd up with Steve Kelly.
How's that for a so
Legge,
what?
2-7 right side, wobbling 6-10. Now Hingham trying to mount a strong comeback.
How's that for a so what by Shawn Baker? He got up and he's like, I ain't having that. I'm coming off the bench and I'm going to punch you in the face.
Legge, object pin. Right behind the 6-10. Who's Nas from his teammates?
And both of these teams are starting to come alive with these marks. Now they're starting to get in. They're starting to like, yeah, so what? Come on.
Legge trying to clean it up. Does for a 10. Big pins, 97 through 9.
There's Shawn Baker. Look at that. Just angry. Just get it. Brr. 7 pin goes down.
3 box to go in the first. 2 strings after this. Week 3 of 35. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Canopy Bowling Network. Simulcast with Steve Kelly's 3-ball spare on YouTube also. Both free to subscribe.
Here's Shawn Baker on a strike.
A quarter. That's just wrong. Wow. Legge on the right side, just 3. Now, what I would do in this, when I bowl, I always hit the pin behind it. All right, that would when I bowled. But a good second ball, almost.
Good 18.
5 in the 8. 119 through 9. Legge denied by the 6. Shawn tickles it for a 9. 120 first string. Legge at 10. 107 opening string. 2 box to go. Update from Steve Kelly. Is there a path here for Hingham?
Yep, I believe it is 128 for Shawn Baker and 107 for Mr. Dan Legge.
That's right, 128. Sorry, 128.
Yeah, 8s and the 0s, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you will be forgiven for the
26 penalties, so double strike is required here for John Winchell. He got a 26 box in a match I did in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour here in Exeter a couple years ago to win a string.
Wild. Hingham at a 46% perfect box percentage. Shooters Pub doing better with a 54% right now. And in the headpins department, Shooters Pub is at 58%, and Hingham down at 44% for the headpins. And ooh, yeah, and just to speak more about that, John Winchell just filled with one, a lemon drop.
Put that on the screen. Put that on the screen.
Yeah, can't let that get away.
Dean Sullivan 6. Wobbling Diamond.
The lemon drop.
I need a better picture.
If you got a better one, let me know. I will fix that graphic.
There aren't many.
I'm always on the hunt for better pictures, so if you do have a better one, do let me know. I do like when you take those pictures of bowlers, because I actually really like those for headshots for streams and stuff. So actually,
You're welcome to use them. No, I don't have any copyright violations. No,
yeah.
That's okay. I like to spread the wealth.
You take good photos of those folks. So yeah, I do take notice of that. Here's John Winchell for the 10, and he'll make it a 9. Dean Sullivan.
I'm going to drop 1-9, 76 to 8, 85 through 9. Dean Gaines with a 10, 90 through 9. Didn't need him, but right now, it's a 5-pin to clinch.
And our anchor bowlers are really oddly struggling. They're kind of
That's bowling.
It's like the first and the last bowlers were the ones having trouble today, really, so far in this first game of 3.
So JB broke those pins, those brand new pins tonight, so that double strike, the clincher, and that's it.
John Winchell will drop 7. This is the jack, the 1-7-10.
Shooters Pub takes the first 2 points. Sullivan crosses over. 8 left, 6 far right, 9 middle right.
Yeah, so Winchell has the jack, the 1-7-10. Dean Sullivan has the 6-8-9.
Try to keep it close in total. Won't get it.
I always like to see when the jack goes. But unfortunately, nothing doing this time.
Sullivan,
just a little off the target.
It's encouraging. You don't bowl your stuff. You're way under your average, about 20 pins, and your team wins by double digits.
Oh, it's the weird feeling.
John, 8, disappointing string, 98. No, I'm sorry, correction, 93.
93.
93, unusual for him. Sullivan 9, unusual 99 string. It happens. So one of the books, 2 more to go. Week 3 of 35, the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week on Canopy Bowling Network. Paul Grant with Steve Kelly from Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Let's get the update and the play-by-play to start the middle string with Mr. Steve Kelly.
Yes, the new team Shooters Sports Pub will take the first game by 27-560 to Hingham's 533. I believe that is the total. And again, that's an unofficial total because we are keeping the score separately from the paper, the paper and old school projection copy, and they're already erasing it. So I'm going to very much hope that I did my best to keep up with the scores, and that's what we got. 533 Hingham, 560 Shooter Sports Pub.
Top of the order, play-by-play with Steve Kelly.
Why don't you take it for just a box or two, buddy?
So the twist of Scott Douglas drops 9, kingpin and wood in front. John Zappi on the nose, 3-2 split, 2-4-7. Now it's a 3-1 split, 6 falls down, 10 pin on the right. The twister doinks it. Here comes the wood, blind side right behind the 5. 2-for-1 special, didn't go. Sails over. 2-4-7 tank. Oh, what a try that was. He got the 10.
Great try.
The 7 that he got. It's a weird game, isn't it?
It is a very strange game.
That's the 2-4-10 he made.
9 for Douglas. John Zappi is working on a 7-pin for a 10 box, and he'll take a 10.
Whenever you're ready to take over, Steve, let me know.
Yep, I'm good. Sorry, I just had to transition between games. That's all.
And let's pause 6.9 seconds for station ID from Steve Kelly.
You are watching Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare together on the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. The current time is 8:31 Eastern on Friday, September 19, 2025. Steve Kelly and Paul Grant. Do not touch that dial.
Scott, same thing. Instant replay. Let's see if we can get this one.
Retry.
A redo. A reboot. Instant replay.
You might say. 6 drop for John Zappi. 1-7-10-8.
0 for 2.
Oh. That 5-pin is tough to get. I know I missed one. Yeah, I missed one last night at Lakeside, and I hated myself for the rest of the night.
It's funny, you run the head pin. It's the same spot.
I hated myself for missing it because I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, I already hit the head pin on the first ball. How could I just not do it again? Zappi, well, he had a harder shot, but...
And it's funny, you make these 3-2 cut shots, but you can't make a single pin. It's very funny, and that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Here we go again.
It's an unfortunate one, but it is a Paul Grant special. John Zappi, 8, 9, or 10 on the 7 and the 8 on lane 10 at Exeter Lanes. Be a 9.
Award-winning pizza, a full bar, a great staff, top to bottom. Classy owner Rob Ficarra Sr. 12 beautiful wooden lanes since 1946 with 6 lanes, 6 more out of the 1952 Shooter Sports Pub a few decades later on. What a great place to bowl. What a great place to hang out for the Patriots games, sporting events, indoor-outdoor concerts during the good weather, pool table, shuffleboard, darts, trivia night,
and
charity Chase the Ace night. They have all kinds of events here.
They do so much in such a small space too. Like really, it's amazing.
And they got Darren here also. I gotta sneak a picture of Darren when he's not looking one of these times.
We'll get him on camera here in just a sec once we have a pause in the action.
Everyone loves Darren.
Yeah, we'll get the host's cam going here in a little bit. Corrado Pani for the spare, and he's got it.
And Darren's always been great to me. Treats me like just like a family member. And Rob Ficarra Sr.
Oh yeah, you walk right in, he knows you. He's got eyes on you.
Oh, not him again.
Oh, sorry, that's a spare for both bowlers. Excuse me. Got one ball behind, and we'll watch Corrado Pani's spare coming up here.
Chris Jones, what about my spare?
Yeah, well, I mean, a single pin, not quite as exciting as the 510.
It is for some people.
Oh, I know. I was doing a highlight reel of myself recently, but I was so disappointed that all my spares were single pin spares, and they just weren't exciting to watch.
So no highlight reel?
I did a highlight reel, but I was just like, this is just one boring highlight reel. It was me against Aaron St. Cyr, and I was like, why are half my spares just single pins?
The rock star in St. Cyr.
Yeah.
16 through 1 for Pani. Nothing there much.
That's on a 3-ball spare if you want to check out that highlight reel I put out today.
And Chris Jones was a spare 6, right?
Oh, yes. Yep.
So it's another 10, so 16 also through 1.
Yep.
We'll fix that.
You got it. I give myself a bit of a delay on the on-stream score just in case I mess something up, just to give myself some some leg room there. There we go. There's a 10 box for Chris Jones and a 7 for Corrado Pani. That will put Chris Jones at 26 after 2 and Corrado Pani at 23 after 2. I think.
You want to do something fun on a weekend or a weeknight? Check out Canopin Bowling for any age. A fun time for all members of the family. Check out Canopin Bowling, your local bowling center, Westbrook, Maine. Exeter Lanes here in New Hampshire. Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Your local bowling center.
See, so that was a 7 fill for Chris Jones. Excuse me, I just corrected that.
I thought it was a 6.
Yeah, they marked it as a 7 up there, so
okay,
I'm gonna go with what they got.
Okay.
And again, they win in terms of the.
I was looking at the wrong scoreboard. That's why that would help.
It is very difficult
Reading
to read.
is fundamental.
Yeah, we're dealing with not only trying to read handwriting on the old school scoreboards up there, but also just trying to keep track and keep in sync with them. So it's a lot of fun stuff going on with the scoring. That's why I stress if you see anything wacky on the on-stream scoreboard, we're trying our best with that. It's a 9 for Mr. Gauthier Jr. and an 8 for Holbrook. Meanwhile, that's Craig Holbrook, the Hall of Famer in the green on your left for Hingham. The South Shore Country Club driving 2+ hours up to Exeter, New Hampshire. One heck of a hike. JB, Jason Gauthier Jr. Not on the head pin, but pins are still mixing down. It'll be an 8 drop. Craig Holbrook to the left, and he'll take a quarter Worcester. A quarter Worcester. Not even a half. I'm putting my half Worcester graphic up, but a quarter Worcester is where you punch just the 2 and the 3. That's a punch of the 2 for Craig Holbrook. 4 and the 7 for Jason Gauthier Jr.
Every time I come here to Exeter, as he gets a
He's
spare.
got a spare. He's all over it.
Every time I come to Exeter, Darren said, Paul, I got $30 for Canvas for Cancer. I got $70. I got $250 for you guys. Always enthusiastic. Right as I walk in the door, he's waiting for you to show up. So eager to donate to the charity. Thank you, Darren, and your staff here donating to Canvas for Cancer all the time.
Yep, hope we can put on a great show to earn that cash. So far so good. There's a 9 for Craig Holbrook.
I mean, lemon drops, $1, $5, $10, $20 here and there help a lot. Shirts help a lot, $10 each shirt. But the open donations, the donation buckets, the 50-50 raffles help a lot. If your league can help do a couple raffles a year, once before Thanksgiving, once before the winter league ends, and maybe one during the summer leagues, that would help a lot. You can donate it via Venmo at Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, and send a check. The address on the website, Candlepins number 4, cancer.com, or wherever I stream live.
Indeed. Here's Dan Legge, drop 7. 2-5-7 with a wiggling 7. Shawn Baker, opening ball the second game. on the and what an opener that is. That's a strike for Shawn Baker.
It's his second strike, right?
Yes, that's his second of the evening, I believe.
Yeah, because he had a matching strike with Dan earlier.
Yeah, he had a big one, at the end of the first game.
Dan had the big one. He had the semi-big one.
Yes. We just had a lot of strikes in a short time span there, and there's a 10 box for Dan Legge, I believe.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
No, they made it. Yeah, it's 10. They fixed it. They put
Yep,
spare.
I was gonna say
they put spare initially the board.
Because I know I was.
We all fall asleep at the wheel. Sometimes we keep score here.
Yeah, and I was just yakking, and I lost track of what ball he was on too myself. So, but there, nearly a strike for Dan Legge. Shawn Baker's working on a double strike.
Single strike.
Or a single strike. Wants to make it a double strike, excuse me. But
I like your forward thinking, though.
It isn't one. Yeah, I kind of just assumed he might have gotten it because the chances are high. There's a spare for Dan Legge, though.
I'm sure he's had over 100 double strikes in his career. Maybe more, maybe double that.
Oh, yeah. You can just Google Shawn Baker or YouTube Shawn Baker for Candlepin Stars and Strikes or Channel 5 and all that. And but he'll take a spare on strike, though.
Filling in tonight for Chris McDonough.
Got 2 marks here.
And Shawn likes it. Shawn gets free bowling that way, too, when he subs. Smart guy.
All right, our anchor bowler is looking to get things started here after having kind of some sleepy first strings. Let's see what Dean Sullivan and John Winchell can do.
Both struggle in the first. Not that ball.
Dean Sullivan drops 9, leads the 4. Mr. John Winchell. Ooh, way off to the left of the head pin, but he got a decent mix. Pretty merciful mix.
Full horseman check mark.
Could have been way worse than what it ended up being. Dean Sullivan missing a single pin spare.
Not by much.
By a plank or two, probably. Probably just one plank, even. Candlepin is a game of planks. Winchell not on the head pin. Dean Sullivan for the PGS, and he's got it for a 10 box. John Winchell for a 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10. What'll it be? Come watch with me. It'll be a 9. That'll be 9 for Winchell and 10 for Dean.
All right, it's very tempting to leave a sky bar right in front of me all night long. You got to put it on your side because I might eat it.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna bring it back to you.
Let's keep that away from you to keep you focused.
Right. I'm focused, but that sky bar is tempting.
It's like a carrot and stick.
Sherelle Nealon wants that sky bar. She got her eyes on that sky bar.
Dean Sullivan on the head pin again. Drops 8 this time. Splits 8. 9, 10.
I may defer the sky bar for her to you, by the way. Yeah, Sherelle's going to take it. I'll you one next time.
That's fine.
I'll bring 2 next time.
Yeah, that's good. No, I'm in the zone.
Todd Holbrook
I'm
gave
in
me
the
2 of them
zone.
earlier,
Yeah.
so yeah, Sherelle will like that, I think.
It's all good.
She got a sweet tooth.
Splits for both our bowlers. That's the 2, 5, 7 for Winchell and the 9, 10 for Dean Sullivan. He'll try to sweep.
And she gave us some free pizza slices tonight, so,
She sure did.
got to give us something,
Of course. We're very communal.
If she'll only sponsor the women's 220 doubles event in 2026, if she only sponsors the 220 doubles event next year, I'll be even happier. Always tease her about that.
That's a 9 for Dean. 9 or 10 for Winchell.
She's the owner of Bright Clean Windows, brightcleanwindows.com for business, residential needs. Bright Clean Windows, Bright, B-R-I-G-H-T, brightcleanwindows.com.
All right, it's your score update because we're going back to the top of the roster. 1 open mark for Hingham, 2 open marks for Shooters Sports Pub. It is currently tentatively 111 in the second game for Hingham, up by 11 to Shooters Sports Pub. 100, 644 in the total for Hingham. Shooters Sports Pub plus 16 in the total, 660.
Next week will be Academy Lanes Pub 125, Academy 2, hosting defending champions Exeter Lanes. Week 4, 35, 7:30. Gregory R. myself on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Here comes John Zappi.
Off the left, take 6, make it 7.
Ooh.
1, make it 8. Not a head pin as it fell from behind. 4 in the 7 opportunity. High piece of what makes it tricky. Scott Douglas on the 3-9. Each have a 10-9 flip-flopping boxes.
Zappi's spare leave is more certain-ish than Mr. Douglas is right now, but let's find out as John Zappi goes for a consult with his team. Talking with the team.
Mound visit.
A congress down there.
Actually, no, it's actually Darren to get that wood out of the play.
Oh, Darren's going to check the wood. Okay. Oops.
No, Darren says good.
Oh, he says it's good. All right.
Look at him hustle like Pete Rose from the baseline.
Look at that
A
hustle.
routine ground ball.
I missed a Darren.
Darren could be the $6 million man reboot. Darren, the $6 million man. Look at him go.
Always good for a consult.
We
on
can
that.
rebuild him. We have the technology. Zap at the wood.
Oh,
Hit the 7.
Oh, he touched them both.
Wow.
I hate when you touch them both and you still can't get the mark.
Scott's a Paul Grant shot. Stop watching my videos.
There won't be any marks for either bowlers, believe it or not.
I'm going to talk to Kim Baker here, if she wants to. Not reluctantly, Kim. Zappi at 9.
Zappi a 9. That'll be a 6 for Mr. Douglas.
All right.
This is Kim Baker. Shawn Baker's wife, helping Kamloops with cancer. Cancer survivor yourself. How are you feeling, first of all?
I'm feeling very good, thank you.
Thanks for helping out with the 220, the 80% handicap singles tomorrow, 12 and 3 Academy Lanes.
So if you want to bowl, come on down. We'll take walk-ins. It's a handicap event, so anyone can win.
And the $500 sponsorship from Candlepins for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. Talk about the shirt design. You come up with the Candlepins for Cancer shirts. It's sold very well.
Yeah.
We've helped 40 families now with the merchandise, or
Probably
more.
made about 10 before I even came here today.
Yeah.
Because stock is getting a little low.
And towels,
But,
yeah.
You know how Paul always says, bombs away, baby. Well, it's going to be a bomb with some lightning bolt candlepins. They don't look like candlepins. They look like lightning bolts, but they have the red stripe.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of controversy going on right now. Paul thinks that maybe we should have real pins, or
Somebody else,
Somebody else
Alex,
did.
the Dallas, the mayor, suggested that.
So, I'd probably work up a design and see which one I like best.
I'm sure it'll come out fine, like you always do a great job. So it's coming out in October, right? Probably now, October?
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. October's only 2 weeks away.
Yeah.
I got to finalize the design and
Okay.
then get it over to the printer.
All right, Bombs Away Baby shirts coming by Kim Baker. You also make other shirts for, who else do you make shirts for?
Yeah, actually, I'm making shirts for Al Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm
Some of your
making
mixed
shirts
worlds,
for
international teams also.
Spencer Lisi, for the once a month in Millis. Yeah, I
Mixed internationals, worlds teams too?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I love watching bowling and say, well, I made that one, and I made that one, and I made that one.
Where's Casey McCool? Rrrr. Man split. Second one, Casey. We're keeping tabs for you. All right, Kim, how do they get a hold of you if you want to make a special shirt?
You can private message me on Facebook, and if you're it's just Kim Baker, you can send me an email at kmbaker616@gmail.com. I will ship it to you. You'll pay for the shipping, but
Yeah.
I will ship it to you.
Pani, what a shot for a spare.
Great spare by Corrado Pani. We'll get a replay by that in just a moment. Chris Jones will take a 9.
Kim, again, how do they get a hold of you?
kmbaker616@gmail.com or message me on Facebook.
Look at that instant replay for Pani. Drilled it. All right, Kim, thanks for taking time.
Beautiful.
No problem.
Appreciate all your help.
Thanks for having me.
Continue. Hope you're recovering well, and thanks for all you do for Candlepin Bowling. And congratulations. As a bombs away, baby. You can say it, Kim.
Bombs away, baby.
The silent assassin, Chris Jones. And Pani right
so
back to the
what?
strike.
Another one.
You're like, Kim, stay here.
Oh, my
Second time we see matching strikes. It was Legge or Legge and Baker earlier.
So what?
All right.
You want to try some play-by-play, Kim?
Got one.
Sure.
All right, let's give Kim a couple boxes, Steve. It's okay with you.
So up on the right
All
is
right.
Prega.
Now you can't play favors with Shawn. You got to be neutral, okay?
No.
Craig Holbrook in the green on your right.
right, Kim
and
Baker on the
and Jason
play-by-play.
Gauthier Jr. on the left.
This is going to get a little bit more up to the head pin, but that's a makeable shot.
Beautiful shot. And a 9 fill. Leaving the 6 pin.
JB's throwing a nice ball.
Craig Holbrook.
There he is.
Oh.
These corner pins are really tough here.
They really are.
I know that when we bowled the ladies event earlier this month, they were tough.
Well, you did really good last week and runner-up in the Pro Series.
Yeah.
Doubles.
Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every
Yeah.
once in a while.
Yeah, and people say, well, they wouldn't be in Millis, but you know what? Everybody's going the same place, so you beat them, you know?
Yeah, we all bowled the same place, exactly. And it was hot on our end, man. But, you know, Allie and Maddie bowled fantastic in that final match. And Lori and I kind of just ran out of gas.
It's good to see her back in bowling competition, too, after a long layoff.
It was a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
Kim Baker, the play-by-play. Come on, Kim.
All right, so
you can wrap up this whole series of boxes,
let's
okay?
ring that bell, right?
Yep.
Ring that bell.
There it is. Nice shot from Craig.
Ding
Holbrook.
dong.
Yeah, a little triangle ding-a-ling. Oh, he almost cut that over. That was
nice
a
attempt.
nice offer there.
Ding dong,
Steve-
bing bong for Craig Holbrook on that spare. We have JB on the 4-7 for a 10 box. He's got.
Oh, nope, that's that corner pin.
Kim Baker on the play-by-play. Steve Kelly on the background vocals.
Welcome to Exeter Lanes.
And the technology.
Let's watch that bell get rung again by Craig Holbrook again on the replay. The 2-4-5. Bam.
That shot can be really, really tough. Oh, Baker's up here.
Here comes the biased play-by-play now, Kim.
He's on a spare, and so is Dan.
They
so
are
let's
both
see.
on spares.
Yeah.
30 after 2 and a ball for Baker. 20 after 2 and a ball for Dan L. Dan Legge. And the phone's ringing.
Right
Ooh.
through the middle, spread eagle.
Don't you just love that shot?
Oh, no. I clip the wings every single time.
It's a 4-fill for Dan Legge. Both bowlers with 4-fills.
I'd rather have Dan's.
Yes, I would. Yeah, if I had to pick out of my two, yeah, spread eagle for a spare is tough.
Oh, he took out the left side.
Yep. Right wing of the roadkill left.
Yep. 2 full on Dan.
We'll be shooting for 10 boxes. Shawn Baker first.
Now I want Shawn's more than Dan's. Nice 10 by
That's
Shawn.
a pro
Cleans up
10.
the bird for a 10 box.
Dan cleaned it up pretty nicely for an 8 box.
Now,
The best can have done with that.
sorry, I can't have the microphone. Behind the microphone, Steve. Sorry. Does your hubby give you advice how to bowl? Do you tell him to shut up?
I ask for advice, but it's so funny because he'll say, "Oh, go shoot the 7 or the 6 pin." I'm like, "Which one is that?"
What's the 6-pin?
It is an art to memorize those, I'll
Yeah.
tell you.
He's
Took me a
little
long
full-
time.
Little full here. He's got the 2-in-1.
Do you guys bowl well together? Do you guys bowl well together as a couple when you bowl together?
Not typically. We don't. I mean, beside the mixed worlds and stuff like that, we don't typically bowl together.
Does it affect your relationship when you bowl together? If somebody bowls
no,
bad?
not at all.
Not at all. Good.
Not at all.
It does at Tony Boxing Gloves Allen and Jason Allen up at Newport, Maine. That's why I call it Boxing Gloves Allen. She wants to punch him out because he tells her how to play the shot.
Yeah, no, I ask for his help a lot. He knows my ball well enough. We've been bowling together since probably about 2015-ish.
All right, continue, Kim. Sorry.
Nope.
Oh. Dan Legge almost gets a couple extra bonus pins off of that shot. Shawn Baker thought about it for a while, but he made a 10 out of it. Difficult shot on the 6-7-10. Dan Legge will make it a 9. That's going to be 54 after 4 for Baker and 41 after 4 for Dan Legge.
So here, John is up there on the right, and Dean is up on the left. And just a fun fact, Dean on Tuesday night threw 704
704.
Yeah.
Wow. That was at Harvard Lanes, I think?
Academy.
Academy, excuse me, yeah. I saw a couple photos of him at Harvard recently. I had Harvard on the mind.
Yeah.
Steve Kelly will call boxes 5 and 6. Kim Rapp, so the final 2 boxes here.
John Winchell,
He's got the half Worcester right for a spare.
the inverse. 6 drop for Dean Sullivan. Left side check mark, 2-4-5-7.
I know we drive you crazy about the shirts, making the shirts, a demand for it, but you do a great job. Thanks for your patience with me.
Oh, thank you.
And helping many families going through cancer because of your help.
Sometimes it's just a little hard to fit in a
I know,
few
I know,
hours
I understand.
to work here and there.
And you've gone through a hard time, too, the last year, so I appreciate pushing through.
So John missed that for a spare, and he took out the wood so that he's got a clear half Worcester right for a 10 bucks.
I
And
don't
missed it.
try to intentionally drive you crazy, although I do.
And Dean missed his 10 bucks, so he's got a 9 bucks.
28 after 3 for Dean Sullivan, 26 after 3 for John Winchell. Shooters Sports Pub pulling ahead in the total by 33 at the moment, and up in the game by 6, 203 to Hingham's 197. Unofficially, of course.
And right now, Hingham has an extra mark going into the next set after John.
They sure
and
do.
Dean are up.
Jones and Holbrook have marks. Corrado Pani has a mark. John Winchell just having trouble finding the head pin this evening.
Yeah, Dean too.
Yeah, our anchor bowlers in particular just having really a heck of a time down there. That's a Caleri for Dean Sullivan. 2 forms of it, the 1, 3, 6, 10, and 8, or the 1, 2, 4, 7, and 9, named after Bob Caleri of Candlepin Stars and Strikes.
I love Bob. Me some Bobby Caleri.
Oh, yes.
Talk about some of the highlights of your career. People that don't know you, Kim Baker, some of the things you're proud of, some of the accomplishments in your game.
Well, we when we had the Saturday ladies teams, my team, we bowled out a Metro Bowl, and we have a world record. Well, a mass record, sorry, for a team total, and so I loved that. You know, winning the mixed teams, I think 3 times. You know, that has always been special to me. My favorite, my first 400 was against my ex-husband. We were married at the time.
Oh, goodness.
But we were bowling.
That's an angry 400.
No,
it's probably happy.
we were still married then.
There you go.
But we were bowling a playoff match for our regular fun league, and I threw a 400 against him. That was my favorite 400 ever.
That was the end of it, huh?
No, we stayed married for another 10 years or so.
Let's get an update from Steve Kelly.
Yep, so currently Hingham at 739, Shooters Pub 773, Shooters Sports Pub in the total up by 34 and up in the game by 7, 213 to Hingham's 206. That's your score update provided by Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare. Oh, goodness. Scott Douglas, frustrating first ball, equally frustrating second ball, 4-6-3. John Zappi's got the 4-6-3-7. Same shot, just plus the 7. Oh, John Zappi wanted to go for that 3. Maybe a plank over would have taken it.
You wanted it outside. I like the shot inside more than outside. And Scott went inside.
I've been increasingly favoring the outside because I like the pinball action, but it's a higher risk and, you know, a pretty big risk as well. Just like that with John Zappi with that 6-box.
Kim, before you go, if you pick one moment you're proud of, beside this interview, your favorite bowling moment in your career.
It wasn't really my career, but I am going to say that the year that Lucky Strike won in 2016 at Lakeside, it was the men's, because my son was on that team, and it was very special.
That's a good mom.
Yeah.
Now let's be selfish now. Your favorite personal moment.
My favorite, the first time we won the mixed teams.
Who was on your team?
It was Shawn Baker.
Inside job.
It was Shawn Baker. I believe it was, Mary Thomas, Jonathan, something. I can't remember.
Shawn Baker.
No, well, Shawn's always been on the team because
There's just so many
he's
Shawn
the
Bakers.
captain.
There's so many Shawn Bakers.
Jonathan McDonald, Mary Thomas, myself. We only went with 5 all the time, and now the rosters are 9 and 10 bowlers. And
Too many, you think?
yeah, I do. But I mean, we're limited on the number of lanes, so a lot of people want to bowl in it, which is a great thing. But yeah, I mean, we went up to 9 the last time we won it. But it was too much. Too many people sit on the bench.
People get frustrated, they don't bowl.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be that's the case everywhere. And I want to say 2016, although, you know, Lucky Strike won it at Lakeside, the ladies internationals. My team won it on 2016 at Lakeside too.
That's
so
awesome.
2016 was a good year.
Kim, thanks for taking time out for us. Bombs Away baby shirts coming out soon by you.
Coming soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kim Baker. Now back to Steve Kelly.
Both bowlers on strike fills, and Chris Jones, we have a late falling 10-pin, not quite. And it wasn't on the head pin either. He got a really generous mix for missing the head pin like that. Corrado Pani will take an 8-pin on an 8 fill on his strike. Chris Jones 9 or 10 could be a spare on strike. Oh, and he gets robbed. 19 for Chris Jones.
And thanks, Kim Baker, the microphone. It's good to get people, like to draw people out, and good to see them tell their stories.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, I always like to have multiple people kind of give me focus on just scoring, and you guys can do the talking. 9 boxes for both. 64 after 5 for Chris Jones, 70 after 5 for Corrado Pani.
6-pin lead in the string for Shooters Pub on the right.
Yes, Shooters Pub has both the leads in the total in the game, up in the total by 33 and up in the game by 6.
Do you have the standings too, by any chance? You put up on the screen. Do you have those?
I can pull them up when we have a quick moment.
Sure.
In a break in the action, maybe a pin setter or so. Yeah, I can bring those up in a little bit.
Corrado 3-2 split to the 4 seed after 2 weeks. Hingham on the left 7 seed.
Oh, Chris Jones almost another strike. Could have been a triple strike in another universe. If that 9th pin fell both times. That's a spread eagle minus the 2 for Corrado Pani you see down there. Piece of wood among the 6 and the 10. Got to hit the 3-6 pocket. Got to go for it. And he does, but he misses it. Right idea, just 3 or 4 planks to the right. Chris Jones with a single. He's got it. Needed that one, and that's going to hurt for Corrado Pani. It's an 8 for Mr. C minus. Let's watch that
Let's
single.
pause 11.1112 to 1 second now. 11 seconds, 0.11 seconds. The station ID from Steve Kelly.
Yeah, we'll call that. You're watching Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare Conglomerate. This is the Friday Night Pro League game of the week. It is Hingham at Shooter Sports Pub, or quote-unquote Exeter 2, whichever you want to call it.
Shooters Pub.
Brand new team this year.
We're on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, 3-Ball Spare. Steve Kelly's 3-Ball Spare Network simulcasting. Please support Steve Kelly's network and Candlepin Bowling Network as well.
Greg
All three
Holbrook on a
subscribe.
mark. He put 6 on the board, 16 in the 4th for 41 and 4.
Coming today, we're 19 away from 5,000 subscribers on the Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Congratulations, nice job. Just keep running along with that freight train.
2,200 videos from climbing. Semi-pro to proactive, we cover them all. The ESPN of Candlepin Bowling. You could say.
There we go. We got Mr. Gauthier Jr. Clean it up for a 10 box. 57 and 5.
Well, he's got the it factor, though, JB. He's getting better and better every year. Now living in Maine, from Western Massachusetts originally. 57.5.
This is the 3 and the 8 for Craig Holbrook for a 10 box. That was an interesting ball. That drifted not in the direction I thought it was going to go, but he'll take a 9. That's 50 after 5 for Craig Holbrook and 57 after 5 for JB, Jason Gauthier Jr.
Now Hingham takes the lead, 265, 264. They're down 26 in the match.
The headpin percentage difference is really getting wild. Shooters Pub's at 50, Hingham at 36.
10 spare and strike boxes. Steve Kelly on the play-by-play and the technology.
It's a lot.
Tell me about it. Wouldn't be on the air if I tried doing this.
Yeah. Oh, it's all right. It'll come in time.
I'd not be dead by then. Day after.
Oh, no, don't say
While I'm doing
don't
it.
say that.
While I'm doing it. Heart attack.
Both marks missing. Both marks missing their bowlers. Both bowlers missing their marks. JB will take an 8. Frustrated there.
I'll be so excited if I get you on the air with this rig.
Right?
Probably die.
Greg Holbrook for a 9, and he'll take a 9.
65 for JB. Holbrook 59 through 6. 274, 272. Let's get the update. Hingham leads by 2 in the string, but down 25 in the match. Quick
Yes.
update from Steve Kelly.
Yes, and in the boxes, one department, Shooters Pub in the head-to-head statistics. Shooters Pub has won 33 boxes. Hingham has won 31. It's a difference of 2 in the boxes, 1. All the rest are ties. But it's really the headpin stat percentage that Shooters Pub is pulling away with right now. There's almost a split by Dan Legge, and it becomes a triangle. 6, 9, 10. Shawn Baker. He'll punch.
I want to say 4, 7, 8 when it's a 6, 9, 10. You ever do that? I said the wrong side. I know the pin
Oh, I do
numbers.
this all the time. Half my pin numbers are wrong.
I know the number. I just say them wrong. My mouth's in the future. My brain's in the past.
I just love the notion of people at home just screaming at their TVs and computers, just saying, "No, it's not that." And I'm like, I'm right there with you. Trust me, I am. Oh,
Take a video of that one. Here you go.
nice one.
He shakes his head like,
Dan Legge.
lucky leggy.
Lucky Legge.
Lucky Legge.
Part of the Legge collection. We'll get a replay of that in just a moment.
I think you started a new trend here now.
Oh, yeah. I'm just full of them. All right, let's get a shot of that on the triangle. The 6, 9, 10 for Dan Legge, and it was almost a split when that 7 pin almost didn't fall, but it went. Look at that. He didn't even hit. He barely hit the object. Got a spin of the wood. Wild.
Try to cash in on lane 11 here in Exeter Lanes, Exeter, New Hampshire. Shoot a sports bar.
Oh, and he'll take 8.
Chance for another one, 4-7. 59.5.
Shawn Baker drops 6. Split 6. That's a 4-6-3-7. Dan Legge for another one for a layup. Kobe, that's a spare, 2 in a row for Dan Legge. Shawn Baker, oh, he tries something fancy, and the fanciness doesn't exactly work. There's a piece of wood that may be out of play. We got Darren coming out to give the official examination right here. Shout out to Darren. He's going to be visible on your screen in just a moment. Actually, he's checking to see if, oops, there he goes. There he goes, sprinting down there and take a look at that piece of wood that is clearly out of play. And there he goes. Shout out to Darren of Exeter. He's going to go just reinstall the pin out back. Shawn Baker for the 10, and he'll make it a 7.
A sport like nothing else. Nothing beats the great game of Candlepin bowling for any age. Check your local bowling center, join a league, and pick up a Candlepin gift card here at Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire, or your local bowling center. Nothing beats this unbelievable game, and frustrating game sometimes, of Candlepin bowling. A game of skill and challenge.
Shooter Sports Pub is averaging 7.88 pins on their fills on average, while Hingham is averaging 5.07 on their fills on average. Here's Dean Sullivan splitting 6.
A third band split for Kate's McCool fans.
We've been seeing that a lot from our anchor bowlers, I think, in particular. I feel like we've seen a lot of those.
3 band splits. Kate's McCool still hungry, still growling out of Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, New Hampshire.
John Winchell is just, he's a little more frustrated than I'm used to seeing him this evening. Just missing the head pin.
And off year last year by his standards. Still going a premium level.
Or even by like week 1, really. We covered Hingham one of the academies at week 1, if I remember. Was it Academy 2?
Academy 3.
Academy 3, excuse me.
They took 6 points.
They did. They came out of the gate swinging, and yeah, this is a little bit different this week. 10 for Dean, 9 for Winchell. Winchell's at 44 after 5. Dean Sullivan with his third 10 of the game so far. He's at 48 after 5. He's 4 for 5 on the head pin with 2 splits. John Winchell is 2 for 5 on the head pin with 1 split.
Shooters Pub has a 12-pin lead in the string. Their lead now is 39 in the match. In the middle string.
Dean Sullivan.
Do we have our viewers online? Let me check the viewers here. Say hi to our viewers.
Yeah, we got about 148 concurrent people online, if Restream is to be believed.
On both networks, right?
Plenty of, yeah, this is combined.
Okay, let me get on the page and I'll say hi to our friends here.
Yeah, we'll have Paul on the social duty. Dean Sullivan for the mark. Oh, and he misses the head pin a second ball in a row.
I try to recognize our fans. Sometimes you can't do it, so busy.
It is
by
difficult.
Yourself with manual scoring.
Yeah, I think you have a higher chance of doing it than me. I'm doing 1,000 things over here. Oh, and John Winchell, though. Oh, I thought it was a spare. I didn't see the extra pin that was still up. The projector was in my way. He leaves the 9. I almost marked him for a spare. Dean Sullivan, he'll make it a 9.
Just a great place to bowl, great place to hang out. 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire.
12 great lanes of bowling. 10 box for John Winchell.
Darren, keep me caffeinated. Thank you, Darren.
54 and 6 for Winchell, 57 and 6 for Dean Sullivan. And actually, it's time for a score update. It's 8:41 for Hingham, down by 38 to Shooter Sports Pub's 879 in the total. And in the game, it's 308 for Hingham, down by 11 to Shooter Sports Pub's 319. That is your current score update here on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3 Ball Spare Conglomerate. I'm Steve Kelly in the call with... Yeah, thank you, if you wouldn't mind. Here on the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Sorry, I got
He's with me.
a couple folks talking to me here on the side.
Nico Parr. No Facebook stream tonight, Nico. It's on YouTube tonight.
I got it. I activated the Facebook stream
Okay.
shortly after. I think it just might be on a slight delay, but I did get it up there. I forgot to check a box.
Barwetsky, is it? Thanks for watching. Ben Witz, hello. Good to see you again.
John Zappi, first ball split 7, the left side castle. That's a shot name that's I don't hear a lot, but it's called the castle. But he takes the castle, and we'll get a replay of the castle in a moment.
The setback leave is called in Canada.
Oh, and and a so what spare.
David Gowans from Canada. Watch. Hello, David. Always great to see you.
missed
We have
it.
Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada for the World Tournament, November 3rd to 8th.
Wow, that shot by Scott Douglas, though. That's such a hard shot, the 1 of the 8. The one that went.
Jim from Wisconsin watching. Hello, saying hi to me and Steve. Jim, how do you pronounce your last? Is it Cardenas?
Oh, it's not Jim L. I know Jim L was the one that tripped me up last time.
Justin Lapinese?
Or I think Lazinski, maybe.
Not a fan of this camera angle, Justin says. Different angles.
Yeah, I do have a humble request. If you do have an issue with the camera angle, please elaborate on what you mean by that, because I get an equal amount of people who say they do like the camera angles. So I get more just confused when you say that without a reason. So please elaborate if you're going to say that.
Jim Lazinski, good to see you always. Jeff Rees, hello. From St. John, New Brunswick, Canada.
John Zappi on the triangle. He's got it.
Milan Simbona. The brand new pins make it tougher sometimes.
They really do.
Chris Redfield making fun of Devin, the real deal Brooks. Had a 3-ball spare in the Pro Series last weekend. Mark Webber, great to see you again. Pro Series doubles title last week was Shawn Baker here tonight. Sylvia, thanks for watching from North Fort Myers, Florida. Sylvia Verrill. Michael Steves from Calgary, Canada watching. Sally Spire, always from Idaho watching. Go Boise State. Ben Witz, sorry, I'm going with the banana split. Double pinochle doesn't taste as good, doesn't sound as good as a banana split.
Yeah, not quite.
Clinton Parks, hello.
Chris Jones will drop 8 and Phil with 8.
Scott Nichols watching from Michigan, hello. Play Nebraska tomorrow. My team is Nebraska. Sorry, Michigan guys. I always liked Michigan growing up too. Love the uniforms, but Nebraska was my favorite team. Michigan was my second favorite team.
Jones for a double spare. He's all over it.
Cardenas, okay, thank you. Jim Cardenas,
Corrado
thank you.
Pani wants to match, but he can't quite do it.
I recognize all our viewers watching online. Thank you. I'd like to try to do that every time as much as possible, when practical. Thank you for taking time on your Friday night evening to watch the Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Next week, a good one. Defending champions, Exeter Lanes, take on Academy 2, won it 2 years ago, now 3 seasons ago, at Academy Lanes Pub 125, the biggest world house, 44 lanes, plus the award-winning Pub 125. Not award-winning, but the new Pub 125. They have great food, great pizza, great people, great ownership of the Navarro family. That'll be next Friday night with Greg Guiar and myself on Canada Bowling Network on YouTube.
And Corrado Pani with a strike.
So it'll be Exeter at Academy 2 next week. Exeter off to a tough start this year.
Chris Jones wants to do a so what for a third mark in a row, but can't quite do it.
After this problem, we'll get the standings up here.
Yep, I'm working towards displaying those. Just been so much action here. I just haven't had a chance. 10 for Chris Jones. Let's get a replay of Corrado Pani's strike while we're here. Watch that. The 5-pin rolls in with wheels and is gone.
In case we call that's not a kaboom. Bombs don't go off slow. So
like
they're not time released.
Yeah, not quite a full hammer, more like a ball peen kind of thing. All right, let's move on to Mr. Craig Holbrook and JV. Jason Gauthier Jr. for those keeping score at home. Holbrook fires. Off to the left. 6 drop, 4 horseman right. Split for JB, 4-6-3.
Jim, thanks for the kind words. We try to do our best. We have a lot of passion for this game, as does Steve.
Jim Cardenas.
Cardenas, yeah.
Cardenas, okay.
Hey, when you get names like Paul Grant, you spoil Jim, you know? Oh, look at that!
Oh, incredible shot.
Wow, Nico highlight reel. How about that one?
JB. Oh, my goodness.
75 with the ball through 7. Jason Gauthier Jr.
Watch the shot, no wood. 4-6-3. Watch that go with no wood. He threw it, he spun it to the right clockwise, went off the sidewall, kicked over, and he got it.
And Greg hit his object pin the 3, but the 6-10 did not cooperate.
Oh my goodness, yes. Yeah, we got people crowding around the replay booth just to watch that shot again.
Save to Holbrook plus the 7.
JB will fill with 6. Missed the head pin, but got a decent mix.
81 through 7, the second of 3. They won the first. This time Holbrook gets the 3, 6, 10, but not the 7. Oh, shucks. Back-to-back spares. A tough one. The wood helped that time.
It's another one for JB on the ledger.
So a 6 fill and a spare. 91 on the ball through 8.
All right, let's take a look at that shot again. That was a great one, too. The 1-6-8-10 all over. And he's got it. Incredible shot. Incredible work down there.
All right, Steve, why don't you finish up the string, because I gave Kim Baker some of the time, so you finish up the string, okay?
Go for it.
You finish it up.
If you got anyone else who wants to jump on a headset or whatever, feel free to find somebody.
I always love to get John Winchell in. I love talking to John Winchell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure. I love talking to you. You want to talk? All right, it's all right. No obligation.
Here's Shawn Baker. He'll split 5.
Hey, we had, Nick Leach's girlfriend, Katrina Campbell, during the Mixed Worlds, and she talked to us, Katrina Campbell, and after she talked to us, she threw a double strike. So maybe John should get the microphone.
That's the CBN advantage right there. Oh, Shawn Baker tries to do something fancy, but can't quite do it. Oh my goodness, the 2-pin kind of goes into oblivion there for Dan Legge. Shawn Baker will clean up for a 10 box. Dan Legge will take a 10 of his own as well.
Nico Pura, back from St. Louis, Missouri, our Caleb Network social media creator. What a wonderful job he does. A 10-pin bowler, enthusiastic Candlepin. Nico Puhar, P-U-H-A-R. I never pronounced your name for the first year. Is it Puhar? Is it Puhar?
Oh, and there's a fantastic hammer by Shawn Baker.
Third strike.
A very quiet one. I don't know. Oh, and almost a so what?
And
it is a so what.
Twice they've done it together. Shawn's as fast this time. They're 1-1.
Wow.
Yeah. Shawn, I got the 10.0 that time. You got the 9.5. French judge. All right, best 2 out of 3 series, guys. I'm matching strikes.
Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
I love it.
I love that. I love the trash talk there at the end, too.
Good fun, of course.
Yeah, no, it's really like a camaraderie. I know the audio wasn't there, but no, they were congratulating each other. That's Candlepin's a game of camaraderie. Even if you're not bowling, if you're bowling against one another, it's still, it's a game of fun all around. Split for Sullivan, 1-7-10-9 for Winchell.
We're in the second string of 3 at beautiful Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Pub, New Hampshire.
Oh, and now it becomes a real high-low jack with wood for John Winchell. Dean Sullivan, 4-6-3-7. He'll punch the 3, leaves the 4-6-7.
How about a $47.99 pizza bowling deal? 75 minutes, 5 people on a lane. Shoes included, 18-inch delicious cheese pizza, and a pitcher of soda.
That sounds like a great birthday party deal.
And a good deal for double the value for 2 pizzas.
Or a nice outing after work. 7 for Winchell, 9 for Mr. Sullivan. 61 in, oh my goodness, is that really 61 and 7 for Winchell and 66 and 7 for Dean Sullivan? Both of these bowlers they're kind of matching each other, but they're both just having a lot of trouble down there.
Nico said the Russian judge gave a 9.3.
We'll convert it to imperial from metric.
There's always the French judge in the Olympics, always hurt the USA.
Oh, John Winchell drops 8, drops 9. Avoids the split when the 5 goes down. The 7 is there. Dean Sullivan.
He is so unlucky to splits.
I detected a late release from Dean Sullivan because I heard the way the ball connected with the ground. It sounded like he held onto it for maybe a microsecond too long.
Hingham's hanging around, only down 10 right now.
John Winchell with the spare.
Tap the wood.
That's more like it for John Winchell. Dean Sullivan misses his.
And here we go. What's the mark situation here right now, Steve?
Right now it's 3 open marks for Shooter's Pub, 3 open marks for Hingham. 3 and 3. Give you the full update in just a second. There's a 9 for Dean Sullivan. That should put Dean Sullivan at 75 and 8, 71 a bonus and 8 for John Winchell. Let's get your score update on the board here. It's plus 36 for Shooter's Pub in the total 995 to Hingham's 959. In the second game currently with 2 boxes to go, Shooter's Pub's at 435, a plus 9 lead over Hingham's 426 with 3 open marks on both teams.
2 spares, 1 strike each side, right?
It is 2 yes, correct. No, 2 strikes, 1 spare for Shooter's Pub, but 2 spares, 1 strike for Hingham.
Scott Douglas, 9.
A lot of numbers.
Zappi's on a spare.
Zappi's on a spare, yes. Oh, well.
Faction spread eagle, ouch. That's a youch.
14 is still a 14, though.
Put in the dictionary, Webster, yikes, nouch combined. Y-O-U-C-H. Why not? There are worse words. Worse not even in there.
Wonderful spare there
Why not youch?
by Scott Douglas.
Second spare of the last 3. 85 in the ball through 9 for
John
Shooters Pub.
Zappi. The spread eagle for the spare. Well, he'll touch all but two of them.
That's
but
the
3
2-4-6
staying up.
shot they made.
A valiant attempt. 3-7-10. That's a 7 box for John Zappi. 90 and 9 for Zappi, 85 and a bonus in 9.
So it's 4 marks to 2 now for Shooters? Is that
It
right?
is 2 marks for Hingham and 4 marks for Shooter Sports Pub. Yes, correct.
And they have a 8-pin lead with 2 extra hits.
8-pin lead, yes. Scott Douglas will lead off on a mark. Ooh, and he was way off. He had a bouncy ball. That's a 3 fill.
88 through 9.
That's 88 through 9. 1-3 pocket. Push the 7 down. It doesn't quite go for John Zappi. Almost a strike.
11-pin lead right now with the extra hit for Shooters Pub on the right. Late in the second.
Almost pops him, but leaves the 2-6-10. JB, or not JB, excuse me, Scott Douglas. Zappi. He's got a spare.
Now it's 3 marks apiece.
Almost a 10, touches all 3. It's a 9 for Scott Douglas. 97, game 2 for Scott Douglas, and a 2-game total of 196. His first game was a 99.
But the maturity didn't get all mad. Still not happy, but didn't get upset.
John Zappi, 3 marks, 100 and a bonus.
Watch out for Scott in the 3rd string.
John Zappi at 197 and. Looks like it's going to be 7. John Zappi will finish with a 107 in the second game for a 2-game total of 204.
Yeah, Scott Nico Forrest got almost a 200 last year in Millis.
The head pin percentage for Hingham has ratcheted up to 50%, but Shooter Sports Pubs has also ratcheted up to 62%. That's kind of the stat I'm watching right now.
And Shooters Pub only have 13.
Yeah. Shooter's Pub has 50 perfect boxes. Hingham has 44.
Corrado's 2nd strike of the string.
Corrado Pani. That was on a strike. He has split 7 so far. Chris Jones punches a 3-pack, or a 7-pack. No, now it's a 6-pack.
Check his ID.
Sir, have you been drinking this evening?
I don't drink alcohol. The taste of it.
Do you know how fast you were going?
What a try that was.
Corrado Pani tries to take the 7-10-6, but can't quite make it a spare on strike. He'll take a 9 fill. Chris Jones almost turns the 6-pack into a spare, leaves the 6.
Nico, it's never too late to get a Campbell gift card, not just for the holidays, all season long. Birthday parties, weddings, anniversaries, a thank you gift, a what the heck gift.
Pani's rocking a 117 in the 9th. Chris Jones with a 10. He's at 120 in the 9th.
Never too late for a Campbell gift card, Nico. Wrong. Yeah, for the holidays, maybe.
Wrong.
But people they have decorations up in some places
Wrong.
already. Campbell gift card for all occasions. For a fun time. Winding down here on the second. Back to Steve.
Here's Corrado Pani, not filling a mark now, but he's dropping 7. He missed the head pin, but he mixed down 7, 1-2-10.
His team on the right's up 12 right now.
Chris Jones,
Setback leave.
left side castle.
Corey Smith called it in Canada the setback. It's known.
Yeah, it's got a couple names. I know Castle sticks out to me because Dan Castle in the ACST finals was calling it that, and I was like, are you naming that after yourself?
Yep.
But he claims it's said in a lot of places. So I mean, take it up.
He started it himself. Yeah.
Take it up with Dan Castle. It's like a move in chess too, right? Like it's like the graphic up there states. It's like when you move the king towards the rook in the corner.
Crowd 8, nice string, 125. Jones a 9, excellent string, 129.
129 for Jones, 125 for Pani.
6 box to go. It's 484 to 473. Shooters Pub trying to go up 4-0. Hingham trying to make it 2 points apiece.
Chris Jones with a 2-game total of 244. Corrado Pani a 2-game total of 251.
Mark update again.
Mark update. We got 2 open marks for Hingham and 2 open marks for Shooter Sports Pub, 2 and 2. One of those open marks is JB's right now.
Middle bowlers. Strike!
Strike on spare for JB.
3 marks in a row.
That was a fast one, too. That was a real hammer.
That was a 10.1.
10.1.
9.9.
Got a plasma medal. Better than gold.
101 through 8. 111 plus 2 in the ninth.
1367 for Craig Holbrook. Let's see if he can match.
And
On the head pin,
JB
and
had the
not
double
quite.
strike late in that first also.
Yeah.
Where did he get that first strike again?
JB, he got a 129.
Oh, look at that
Nice
shot for
10
Holbrook.
Nice 10 box for Holbrook.
It's an awesome, a wow 10.
All right, let's watch that mark or that strike again. 1-2 pocket. He goes down. Nice job.
Now, Shooters Pub has the advantage here in the second. 21 the lead.
Ooh, what a weird mix that is.
Holding the meaning to lightly salted.
That's a split, if you can believe that. 1-3 pocket for Craig Holbrook, and he's got the triangle.
Bob Wickham trying to get healthier on the team, hopefully next couple of weeks for Hingham.
Yeah, look at this leave. What the heck even is this?
2 parallel. Could be 2 triangles, you could say.
Now it's the accordion plus the 10. No mark for either bowler that time. It's a 5 fill on the strike for JB. And he'll make that an 8. 124, game 2 for Jason Gauthier, Jr. JB. 253 for 2 games. And there's a 9 for Craig Holbrook. Just going to move your phone a little bit away from the receiver here. It's
Okay.
just it's causing some RF buzz there. Sorry. No worries. Things I'm learning is just all the same.
Okay.
96 game 2 for Craig Holbrook. 124 for JB. All right, Jason Gauthier.
4
Jr.
box to go. Hingham has the extra mark right now, but they're down 25.
Ooh, and a 2-punch for Dan Legge
Both
on the
run
strikes.
Both match strikes, each in the first 2 strings.
Yes. Shawn Baker.
How big is the double here? It's got 2 in the string already.
Ooh.
That was close.
Sucked the air out of the room with that one. Mini triangle for Dan Legge.
1 middle, 4 left, 6 right.
146. You don't see that all that often.
No.
7 fill. Shawn Baker 8 so far.
You see the 5-8 quite a bit. Just missed. Thought he had it. 9 in the strike. 98 through 8. Legge had a 7 in the fill. 7 in the box. 103 through 9. 110 through 9. Baker 10. 108 through 9. 3 box to go. 20 pin lead. 531 to 511. The lead in the string for Shooters Pub. Try to go to 14 and 6.
The mark situation is really interesting. Hingham is only -2 on strikes and +2 on spares. So they're really relatively even in that department. Shawn Baker. Head. Wow.
That's 2
That
triangles.
is-
Middle triangle or right side triangle.
That
That's
is
just
that is
nasty.
ridiculous.
And Legge
And that's
tonight.
also ridiculous. This is not looking good for tomorrow morning for the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour Finals, which I'm bowling in, by the way, 9 a.m. sharp
Hey,
tomorrow
it's the
morning.
same lanes for everybody else.
I know, but I'm getting worried. Like, I got to bowl in these lanes in less than 12 hours here.
And you go for Craig's coming back from shoulder surgery, so it's going to take him time to gel. Did
Yeah.
a 362 in week 1.
Shawn Baker is thinking long and hard about this shot. This is ball 2.
Well, he tapped the wood. We go for the pins. He tried to tap that wood, nudge it, just missed.
Nothing
Now they're in
doing
trouble
there.
with 1 string to go.
Oh, I think that's no good. I'm going to preemptively mark that as a 9.
They put down a 10.
Did they? Okay.
Last stand. Was that a 9?
Double check and keep an eye on that for me. That's an 8 for Baker.
Damn, was that a 9 or a 10?
Okay. Their call.
All right, so it's a 10. So
Yep, their call.
Yep, just making sure.
Yep.
So
120. 120 for Legge and 116 for Baker by my unofficial count. Baker 244, Legge
You got a replay
227.
on that shot by any chance? That last shot?
I do not. I did not hit the button.
All right.
Yep. It is the bowler's call for those. Team's call. We'll leave it to them.
Winchell's on a spare, down 22. A strike will be huge. Final 2 boxes of the second.
Dean Sullivan first.
Oh, look at that.
What a-
Crushed it.
What a bomb.
Dean's like, I'm back.
That's a Dean ball right there.
First mark of the string.
John Winchell.
One fill. Ouch.
Yikes.
And now Shooters Pub on their way to a 4-0 lead heading into the final string in week 3 of 35.
John Winchell, I swear he needs to take a step to the right. A lot of his misses have been off to the left this evening.
72 through 8. Prefer that in the first ball.
Right there, yeah.
4 left, 6 right.
Yeah, no, I swear, he just has to take a step to the right or just make a slight correction.
2 low-scoring strings, 2 tight ones, but now Shooters Pub pulls away for the win.
Make a nice 9-box out of it.
Just 81 through 9. Had a 93 in the first. Unusual, very unusual.
Here's Dean Sullivan's strike. The Sullivan Square. Kaboom.
And Nico wanted to replay the Dan Legge shot, but we don't have it in time, you said.
Yep. But again, it is the bowler team captain's call. The streamers have nothing to do with it.
Didn't affect the game anyway.
And Dean Sullivan on the strike. He'll drop 7.
I couldn't see it from the angle here. Obstructed view. One thing after this. John, the 6-pack, might need one.
6-pack. We ID at Shooter Sports Pub. Check out the bar. Big bar, lots of TVs, poker night.
Cash only.
Cash only, yes. There is an ATM on premises, though.
Yes.
So worry not if you didn't bring cash.
There's always Steve Kelly's bankroll, if not.
Yeah, you know.
All full of ones, right?
Yeah.
Chicago bankroll, they call it.
The George Costanza wallet. Dean Sullivan with a 10 for 104, 2-game total of 203.
And not as way under average tonight, but they don't need him so far.
John Winchell with a 9. That's a 2-game total of 183
You won't
for
see
John
that too
Winchell.
often.
Oh my goodness.
And 22-pin win, 570 to 438.
Yes, 570 to 438 is your final total for the second game. Shooters Pub takes it by 32. And Shooters Pub has 1130 in the total, and Hingham is 1071. Shooters Pub in the total up by 59 as we move to the third and final game here in the Friday Night
There's
Pro
the old
League.
Lita Lanes.
Yes, yep, I have plenty of now quote-unquote historical footage of
Easter Classic.
Lita Lanes. You never thought we would see the day, but
They may come back with another location.
you know, well, to be continued on Lita Lanes. You know, don't count Lita Lanes out.
All right, third final string. John Zappi leads off on lane 11, the captain, in his final season. 4-2 washout. Here's Scott, the Twister Douglas. 2 tough strings. Bounces 3. Steve Kelly's boxes 3 and 4, 7, 8, and maybe 9 and 10.
We'll see. We're not. I'm not going to lie. I have not been keeping track of that. I'm just kind of talking when I'm talking.
Zappi head pin, nothing else. Jim, yeah, John's having a rough night by his standards for sure. Good second ball, wiggling 3, 5, 6 for the Twister, Scott Douglas.
We all have rough nights. I had a rough night last night. I bowled a 288 at Lakeside. So actually,
You have rough nights broadcasting too.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see which bowlers I beat this evening.
John a muttering 5. And Douglas gains 5, like a spare difference almost. A 10.
5 Zappi, 10 Douglas.
64 pin lead in the match. 5 in the string, just like that.
Yes.
But Hingham, seasoned veterans, I've seen a lot. They've come back a lot. Bigger deficits in one string.
Yeah, don't count Hingham out. Whole lot of veterans on Hingham.
They'll need to win by 60 to split the points. Again, 2 points, a win for string, 2 for total. Ties a split in half. John Zappi trying to bounce back. Breaks a banana split at this point. Casey McCool. And give him 2 points for Hushler. Bombs away, baby!
Beautiful
The
shot.
Twister spins them all down. And lets us know how he really feels. Tell us how you really feel, Scott. Let's see, make it for $5.
Oh my goodness.
15 plus 2 through 2. Zappi at 9. Correction, Scott 20 plus 2 through 2. Zappi at 9. I'm going to try to get a 10. It's a 9, so 14 through 2. Make that. Douglas
Yes.
20 plus 2.
Correct. Let's get the replay of that strike, though, by Mr. Douglas. That was a great ball. Oh, we'll watch John Zappi's first, his 8 drop. We'll watch this.
Scott been strung all night. Just pumped up after that
Beautiful.
one.
Pumped up kicks.
All right, here's the silent assassin, Chris Jones. Third year in the team. Third season starting as a full-timer. or so. 5-2 washout. Trying to get at least 2 points. 4 points to stay at 500. Shooters Pub will stay over 500 nonetheless, no matter what happens here in the third string or total.
Half Worcester plus DLC for Chris Jones, the 5-pin down along the 3 and the 9.
Good second ball, can't reach the East Coast.
Almost blows him up.
Pani, good second ball, 6 right, 4-7 left.
No mark for either bowler here. Chris Jones for the 10.
No, it's a 9.
Ooh, wow.
Pani
will
spinning back heave, twists and turns for a 9 also.
Similar spinning action.
Let's pause 16.9 seconds for station ID from Steve Kelly.
Yes, you're watching Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare Conglomerate. This is the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week broadcast, Week 3, Shooter Sports Pub hosting Hingham here in Exeter Lanes on lanes 10 and 11 in Exeter, New Hampshire.
Paul Graham and Steve Kelly run 3-Ball Spare, Steve's Network and Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube together again.
I know, we got to stop meeting like this, bud.
I was going to say that. Corrado 3, wiggling 6-10, 4 to the left. Jones the clipped wing eagle, spread eagle minus a corner pin.
Oh, bouncy ball. Chris
Object
Jones
pin does not carry. 2 object hits, nothing to show for it. That's Candlepin Bowling. Corrado trying to kick it over. Oh, what a try. He got the 4, but not the 10. What was wrong with that?
Nothing with the execution, really.
Wow.
It was just the pin action in the air, the mid-air collision. Chris
Jones object pin 3 times in a row. A brutal 7. That's just wrong.
Yikes. 7 he went to war for.
16 through 2 in the final string.
Corrado Pani 9 or 10, and he'll make it a 10.
19 through 2. Next week, it's Exeter Lanes defending champion after a slow start coming to tonight. Under 500, who would have thought? They're taking on Academy 2, who won it now 3 seasons ago at 7:30 live with Greg Guiar and myself from Academy Lanes, Pub 125, week 4 of 35, next Friday night, September 26, 2025. Where is all the time gone? On Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Please subscribe free and 3-Ball Spare on YouTube as well.
Greg Holbrook will split 5-10. And Jason Gauthier Jr., spread eagle. 4-pin spread eagle. Caca.
Bullseye shot, nothing to show for it. Holbrook trying to send it over. Great bid in the object.
Not the best you could hope for there. Just pin it out.
JB, look at this.
Oh,
So close.
You got to be kidding me.
And Bob Lee said when we get to 5,000 subscribers, or less than 20 away coming today, anybody in the Friday Night Pro League, as Holbrook gets a 10, gets a spread eagle without wood for a spare, will get $25 from Candlepin Bowling Network and $25 to Candlepins for Cancer, a Bowlers 501c3 charity, a 10 for each.
Yes, sir.
Never got some of the stats from earlier.
Yeah, I know. I know a couple
so
seconds
busy.
ago I was trying to work that in, but just I just need a
crazy.
couple extra seconds.
That's okay. It's been going fast.
Yeah, it's been
Having
real.
the ball in the same rack, you're not taking time in between. We'll talk more.
Yeah.
4. JB drops 7, maybe 8. Wood spins between the 3 and the 6. Correction, 2 and the 4. There we go again. Wrong side, Paul. 2, 4, 7, 3, 6, 10. Paul on the right side. I know the pin numbers. Say them right.
Say them right, Paul. I'm keeping track.
7, 8, 6, 10. No edits here. JB connects. Ball hit the 7. Spare.
Nice spare for JB.
20 in the ball through 2. Having a good night. You're looking for a sweep. Holbrook trying to get 2. Does for an 8.
He's got 2.
18 through 2. JB 20 in the ball through 2. And Shooters Pub already up 11 in the string. And 1 mark to none, is it?
It is 2 marks to none right now.
Okay, 2 marks to none.
But we're still kind of going down the roster for the first time in the third game here. It's currently Shooters Pub, Scott Douglas with a strike, and Jason Gauthier Jr. with a spare.
Subbing in tonight for the second time in 3 weeks. Both in our coverage, Shawn Baker.
Baker will lead off here.
He's got 3 strikes in the match. On the crossover, 8, 3 in the 10, baby split. Back to lane 10, Dan Legge. Left side, dominoes 5, 1, 3 in front, left to right and back, 8, 9, 10. 9 is behind the 3. For those who don't know the pin numbers. Well, Shawn used the wood. He does, and it won't go.
It didn't quite use it. It didn't quite play it at the angle.
Like, excellent ball, can't reach the 10. Baker missed for an 8 to start his final string in relief.
Yeah, I think he was on the wood, but not quite at the angle he was hoping for.
Legge at 9. And lead is 12 for Shooters Pub on the left. Chuck, thanks for watching again.
It's currently the Shooters Pub show right now. They took game 1 and game 2.
Now we're down to 12 subscribers to 5,000. Thank you, Nico, for the update. There was 19 coming in, 12 away from 5,000 subscribers. Who would have thought? And 2,200 videos, semi-pro to pro action, something for everyone. We cover them all class of bowlers, and glad to do so. Canopin Bowling Network on YouTube. Also, Steve Kelly's 3-ball spare, doing multiple events also, like us.
Yep. Tomorrow morning on 3-ball spare, I'll be streaming some of the elimination rounds of the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour Finals. I am bowling in it. I am in the first round. I will stream until I get eliminated, so stay tuned for that tomorrow morning.
Wait a minute, until you win, maybe. Maybe you won't be on the air at all. You hope not to be on the air if you win, right?
Yeah, well, we'll see.
It's
kind of a long day if you get eliminated, and then, you know.
Meanwhile, Greg and myself will have the ladies' 80% singles tournament, 12 noon to 3 p.m. No playoffs, 2 separate feeds on Canopin Bowling Network on YouTube. Again, hit subscribe, free.
Yeah, I'm actually, I got an Airbnb up here because I'm not driving up to Exeter twice in 8 hours, so.
Welcome to my world.
That's the dedication right here.
Winchell, nice pocket shot, flies over the check mark. Left to right, 5, 2, 4, 7. Here's Dean Sullivan. Both having an off night by their standards. John even tougher. A 93 to 90. You won't see that too often from him. Maybe a 90 once in a while, but not 2 in a row. I get a spare. Can't get the king to go to 5. Again, hit the object pin. Can't believe it. Sullivan. Oh, what a shot. The 8 goes last. A sleeper in the pit. Spare.
Great shot by Dean
Had a
Sullivan.
strong finish in the second. Spare to stop the third. They got 3 marks to none on the board. A strike and 2 spares. John a 9. And Hingham ice cold in the third. No marks in 9 boxes.
There's John Winchell's miss on his spare, unfortunately, but here's Dean Sullivan on his spare, which was successful. Watch this. Beautiful. Had to kick the back to take the 8. That's what I was worried about, but the 2 slid into the 8 just fine.
Hingham always been running every year in the playoffs. Have won some Friday Night Pro League titles and playoffs as well. Boblin 6, 10, 7 left. Sullivan pounds the pocket for a strike. It goes! Strike on spare. 20 through 1, 30 plus 2 through 2. And there's Dean Sullivan back in his game. Winchell trying to bounce it over. What a try. The ball disappears by the 7. 0 for 10. Unthinkable, including a 5 and a 7 box. Shooters Pub in control of the match. Lead early in the third. John at 10, 19. Is it through 2? Yep.
Yep, correct.
Let's get the update and play-by-play from Mr. Steve Kelly.
Here, let's watch that strike by, it is currently 11:55 for Hingham, down by 83 to Shooters Sports Pub's 12:38. And then Hingham is at 84 in the game, down by 24 to Shooters Sports Pub's 108. And there are 3 open marks on Shooters Sports Pub, and there are no open marks for Hingham.
2 spares, 1 strike. 1 here from Scott Douglas. The twist for a strike. Here's Steve Kelly.
All right, here's Scott Douglas. He's filling a strike. He drops 8 so far.
Rich Kelly watching. Thank you, Rich.
It's an interesting way to spell Rich, I will comment.
RITCH. No relation to you?
No, it's just, yeah. Rich Kelly followed by Richie Myrick in the chat. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, that's a really unique way to spell Rich. I've never seen that before.
Scott,
cool.
9 to strike, 29 through 2 in the final string of the match. Week 3 of 35.
Oh, on the castle/setback for John Zappi, he sails through the void.
11 straight without a mark to start the third for Hingham. Unusual for them.
9 for Douglas, 38 after 3.
Same
Zappi,
spot.
7 twice in a row.
Wow.
Yikes. John Zappi having a heck of a night himself.
21 through 3.
Man, the foibles this evening are really John Zappi and John Winchell. The Johns are cursed this evening. Zappi with a 97-107 and John Winchell with a 93 and a 90.
Hingham trying to avoid this sweep. And down big now in total all of a sudden. There's 59 coming in.
Douglas drops 9.
2 pin up, left up, double wood in front.
Here's John Zappi. Pocket. He took a moment to kind of focus himself, and I think that really kind of helped because he was right on the head pin
He's in
there.
parallel, telling like dark shadow. Steve Kelly doesn't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to go there after this match. Even right now.
Right.
Change your life.
Scott Douglas, a single pin spare with wood.
48 in the ball through 4.
Swish. John Zappi, oh, he leaves the 5.
Nothing going Hingham's way now. They were close in the first, close in the second. Shooters Pub pulled away each of the first 2 to win.
He'll at least pin it out for a 10 box. Let's play a replay by Tim
31
Douglas
through
for
4.
the single pin spare, the double buffered wood on the 2 pin. And he plays that. It was risky. If that were Lakeside, I don't know if that would have gone at Lakeside.
Rich Kelly with a TCH. Where are you coming from, Rich? What highway were you on?
Which highway?
You on the freeway in Los Angeles?
Please drive responsibly. Don't don't go watching a bowling stream and driving, please. Or be a passenger.
What a great job they do here at Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Hub. Rob Ficara, senior, true gentleman.
Corrado Pani will.
World-class staff, too.
Corrado Pani 7-10 split. Chris Jones working box, working ball.
6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. Fun
That
for all
wood
ages.
is interesting.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
Wow.
Just put it in. Put it in.
Another spare.
Put it in for a birdie. Chris Jones almost a so what.
That was a good shot, too. That won't go. It's all Shooters Pub here in the 5th, the 3rd string and final string. I was going to say 5th like the ACST match earlier today.
Right? No,
Double
three
header for me today.
games, not 5.
5 earlier, 3 now. 10, 26 through 3 on Canopin Bowling Network and 3-ball spare. Both on YouTube.
Let's watch this
Subscribe.
shot by Corrado Pani, though. Dink and bonk. Nice shot. 29 a bonus after 3 for Pani. 26 after 3 for Chris Jones. Paul Grant is going to take a quick breather. So you're stuck with me for a little bit. I'm Steve Kelly. There's a 9 fill for Corrado Pani on the head pin. 5 pin, king pin, and the same thing for Chris Jones on the head pin. And welcome back, Paul Grant. We missed you. You were gone for so long.
2 seconds.
Corrado Pani for the single pin. Oh, he misses it. You know, it's always the easy ones that get away.
Easiest pin to make, about 20-21% of all the pins standing. Stats by Canopin Bowling Network. It is a mental game.
For shame. Chris Jones, though.
Hingham stops the curse.
Showing Corrado Pani how to do that.
It took them 14 boxes for their first mark of the 3rd. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the 2nd, make the 3rd. Some put $1 for Canopin puts for cancer on that.
Yeah. Here's Chris Jones on the single pin, 5-pin, king pin, showing Corrado Pani how to spare it up. Right there, bam.
That gives Hingham some life.
Sure does. All right, we got, I almost said Todd Holbrook. Craig Holbrook on the left in the green.
Hey, Todd Holbrook, bull like Craig Holbrook, the ACST match, Atlantic Canopin Singles Class D North season debut today with a 139, 2 times in the final string, 3 marks in a row.
Concerning 2 fill for JB there on that spare.
The 96 average. Good for him.
Oh, and Craig Holbrook not much better.
He's not himself tonight.
Those new pins, that new pins advantage.
We just know how did Sherelle like the sky bar? Sherelle Nealon, how was the sky bar?
Oh, yikes. Rough boxes for both of our bowlers. Jeez, this is a bloodbath down there right now. It's a 7 for Jason Gauthier Jr. Oh, and a 7 for Mr. Craig Holbrook.
Not much going right for Hingham now.
Yeah, well, it's just not really much going right for either bowlers for both of those boxes, really.
Get a couple of marks, a strike here, a couple of 2 or 3 in a row, gets him back in it for the string anyway. Trying to avoid that sweep.
6 drop for JB. Craig Holbrook.
Off the rails.
Yeah, not much I could say about that. Yeah, just working boxes again. Left side inverted check mark for JB. Jason Gauthier Jr.
Can we get the standings up after this box? We could.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can sneak
if you
that
can,
in.
No pressure.
If I can, yeah.
Craig chopping wood.
Oh my
Shakes
goodness.
his head. It's like
Yeah.
so
If you could,
unlike Craig Holbrook.
if you could believe it, I've been trying for a game and a half to get the
I know.
standings up.
I know, welcome to my world.
Oh my goodness, yeah. There's a 9 for JB.
Holbrook,
and
that's
a
pro
9 for Craig Holbrook.
38
Okay.
for Gauthier, 34 for Holbrook. Let's get the standings.
Yeah, let me see if I can do this as fast
This is
as
after the first
humanly
2
possible.
weeks.
Here's the standings. Yes, here
Central
we go.
2 seasons ago, lost in the finals to defending champion X-Lanes. We'll see next Friday night at Academy 2. 6 seed right now. You can see, how about Millis? Dimitri Dellis filling in on the team now, regular bowler. 2 great, 379, 381 start for him. Shooters Pub 4th coming in. Hingham 7th coming in. We'll show it again when the match is over, if he has time.
Yeah.
Not including the points. You can't change it tonight on the screen, I don't think, though.
At the moment, no.
All right.
Just a few too many clicks. Right.
I don't like clicks anyway. We should all get along.
Yeah.
Get it?
Not that kind of, not those kind of
Boom,
clicks.
boom, boom,
You
boom.
understand? Yeah. Clicks of the mice.
Rich Kelly from Garden State Parkway, New Jersey. I saw Doug Flutie for the U.S. Generals back in the 80s, his USL debut, and he played for Boston College, won the Heisman Trophy, and he came from behind that 4-string to win it. And I worked at the radio station, WTTP, in Natick, Mass, 1060 AM dial.
Not FM. Some static at times.
My station would be 109.9 FM, just slightly off your FM dial. Steve Kelly on the play-by-play.
Man, just punching. A lot of bowlers just having struggles with
New pins.
just weird leads right now, and it's kind of applying universally, but it seems like it's really been ratcheted up here in the 3rd game. Yeah, you can see that, like just the punch, raw punch on the object, and just not a whole lot going on right now.
But again, people complain about new pins. You have to have new pins, right? And
Yeah.
it takes time to break them, but it's the same for both sides. Same playing field.
At the Easter Classic a couple of years ago at Lita, the pins were brand new, and I remember I bowled in that, and it was brutal. Absolutely just a bloodbath for all bowlers involved. It
Legge
was like
39, Baker 35.
it was one of the lowest scoring Easter Classics I think of all time, if I recall correctly. Back to our anchor bowlers, Dean Sullivan in the black and orange on your right, and John Winchell in the green on your left. Here's Dean Sullivan. He calls 2, gets 2. He's on a strike fill. He gets another ball. Hey, at least he gets a second ball. Fill. John Winchell off to the left again. Again, like continuing our analysis, John Winchell is just kind of missing off to the left, and I think he just really needs to make a slight adjustment. Take a step to the right or so, and he should have that corrected. At least it's a consistent miss to the left. I know that feeling. I know when you're just always off and you're like consistently in the wrong spot. It hurts. I know that feeling a lot. I hope I don't run into this tomorrow. I've passed this prologue here.
Steve, I got some breaking news for you. You actually were correct in one way.
Really?
In some parts of the family, it's Legge.
Hey.
Or Legge or Legge.
Hey. Okay, so I'm not wrong.
French-Canadian.
Look at that. Oh, nice. $10 for John Winchell. All right, that's a 10 for Winchell and a 9 for Dean.
A Tenjay. Dean Sullivan strikes 7, 37 through 2, 9. 37 through 2, now 9. 46 through 3. Winchell 29 through 3. Steve Kelly finished up this box in an update. It's because the pins are rounded, Jim, and it takes time for them to break in and get loose. So it's kind of like wearing new sneakers, right?
Yeah, they also don't roll. They're not kind of beat up yet. They just kind of thunk. It's a really weird experience. There's a spare, though, for Dean Sullivan.
3 out of 4. He's like, where was this all night? They didn't need him the first 2. And Winchell, look at that shot.
Nice
spare.
shot by John Winchell, 7-10.
Sigh of relief. Boy, they need something. Just their second spare in the first 4 series. First 4 boxes completed. That's crazy. On 2 marks right now. Let's get Steve with the update.
Oh, yes, right. Top of the roster. My apologies. It's currently 12:36 for Hingham and 13:59 for Shooter Sports Pub with 2 open marks on Shooter Sports Pub's side and 1 open mark for Hingham's side. It's currently 2:29 in the game for Shooter's Pub, and Hingham is 165. Now back to the live action.
John Zappi, top of the order, crossing over 878. Wood to help. The twister Scott Douglas on a spare. Left side 2.
Oh, yikes. That hurts a little bit on the spare fill.
50 through 4. John 31 through 4 coming in 5-9, 7-10 start. A good chance here on lane 11. He grabs
John
it
Zappi.
spare. Now Hingham starting to bowl like Hingham. 41 at the half plus 1 twister. Left side leads with the 1 and the 10 as the 8-9 sleepers go night-night.
Certainly wish that the second ball was the first ball.
Don't we all?
Scott Douglas, 8, 9, or 10,
From
chasing.
Marshall, Massachusetts. He got it! The Wood carried the 1.
Wow, that
The
was
Wood
a
took the 10. Excuse me, spare.
great one. Looks like a John Zappi. He's been really kind of hungry for marks this evening, but he finally got one there at least. Thank goodness.
That's a 10 only after all that?
I know, yeah, it's
Looked like a
wild.
spare shot, didn't it? That was a wow 10.
It was, yeah, but
10's still
unfortunately,
enough love.
fortunately, it's only a 10.
10's put a lot of matches. People get more excited about 10 boxes. I think 10s are underrated.
John Zappi. Now there, right there is an example of new pins. I feel like that would have been a hammer if the pins were a little bit more broken in.
Light hit 3.
That's a 3 drop for Scott Douglas all the while.
2, 4, 7, 10 for Zappi on lane 11, trying to get it over. 6 in the fill. 47 half. He got the object barely, but leads up the goal pole. 7 left, 10 right. Use that wood somehow to ricochet. The twister on the right side of the 1. Everything else went. Zappi missed the wood for an 8 after a spare 6. 55 through 6 on Canopin Bowling Network and 3 ball spare. Simulcasting together. There's a 10. Hit the head pin finally. He's like, raise the flag. That's what head pin hit looks like. Back-to-back 10s after a spare 2. Hey, he's got 3 10s in the string. 70 through 6. Chris Jones on a spare. 36 in the ball. Corrado Pani had a spare 9 in the third. 9-10. Spare 9-10. 48 through 4. Hingham fighting hard for 2 points total out of reach. As of now, it looks like it's a miracle zone for total. Down 52 in the string.
Chris Jones will mix 6 and fill 6.
42 through 4 now, 1 mark aside now. Corrado Pani on the 2-8. That trims it down to 46 for Shooter's Pub, looking for the sweep and trying to go to 18 and 6. Jones taps it once, taps it twice, fair.
I had written that off for dead, but no, it
Corrado,
did go.
Head pin on. We saw this twice in the ladies'
Wow.
220 doubles event. It was extra teams a couple of Sundays ago. 2 3 boxes and a half by one of the bowlers in a 30 half. Corrado looking for a bunch, takes a 7 out of that jam. I guess that's a good out. 55 half. Jones back to back, 52 in a ball through 5. It's down to 43. 2 marks to 1 on the side. Here's one of them here.
Chris Jones filling a mark.
Buries 8. Wood in front of the 6-10. Wood behind.
Might be 9.
It's the 10. Trying to lean to the 6. 60 half. Pani right side. 4 horsemen to the post. Jones 8 fill 60 half. Trims lead closer to 35 in the string. For another one. He spins it down. 3 in a row. He barely got it. He'll take it. 70 the ball through 6. Pani. Oh, what a try. Again, the corner pin goes. The 4 does not. He's had 2 or 3 that didn't go his way.
That was a great attempt. Great grit right there by Corrado Pani.
Now Hingham starting to make a mini run. Still ways to go for the string for 2 points. Corrado at 10, 65 through 6. Middle bowlers, Jason Gauthier Jr., JB, 38 through 4. Craig Holbrook, 34 through 4. here in the final string of week 3 of 35. Next week, Academy 2 hosting defending champions Exeter Lanes. Regular myself there at Academy Lanes Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. 7:30, September 26, 2025, on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. JB 4-2 split, Craig 3-2-1 washout.
Yeah, that's wild. Some of these shots, they deserve so much better than what they're getting.
Shooters on the left of 35 in the string, big in the match. JB bouncy balls 3.
Oh, that bounce. He dropped it before the foul line.
2-6-10. Been there, done that.
Yeah, when you have a bouncy ball, that usually indicates you put it down too early or down on the foul line. And that, because that's the grade of the wood is different than where you intended to drop it. It's the change of the material.
Craig gets to 10. JB gets a 9. They cut it to 34. Inching closer. Still a ways to go. Craig 44.5. JB 3 pins better. Sir folds the lots blank. New Josh Daly. Need Josh Daly to break the new pins in.
Or just put him through the washer and dryer a bunch of times, you know. One of the two. Greg Holbrook drops 8.
And Cliff Walker from Maine says if John is hitting his mark, he needs to move left, not right. Moving right and hitting his mark will make his ball go further left.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
To each his own.
as a bowler, yeah.
And that's no good for Craig.
That's no
rare
good
miss,
for Craig.
8. And Jim Cardenas says the same thing. The Cliff Walker say.
Well, I can give you a slightly different perspective, as I bowl off the wrong foot, and that advice does not work for me. And I can tell you with 30 years of bowling,
You're
that
one
does
of the
not
few
work.
that does that.
Yeah.
And probably for the other bowlers, it probably is, like Cliff Walker says.
Yeah, there's some stuff I can just tell you outright. I'd be like, no, I don't know about that. That's just me, though. Anyways, that's a 54 after 6 for JB and 52 after 6 for Craig Holbrook.
Okay, mark situation. 1-1. Each anchor bowler on a spare next.
It also highly depends on your spin pattern, as well as if you're going C shape versus straight and that kind of thing.
Hingham down 33 in the third. Baker's a chance. Sweeps down the king, the 5, 3 left, 6 right. Dan Legge. Strike!
Kaboom
Didn't match
by
that
Dan
time.
Legge.
Oh, thanks, Case McCool. I mean, Steve Kelly. Kaboom.
Kaboom.
I'd say.
Kaboom.
Baker to answer. He will not on the object pin. Tough break again.
Pushed just a little bit too much on that one.
Wow.
Cue up a replay on that in just a moment.
Sean, that's a sigh of frustration. 9.
Oh boy, that's a 9 for Shawn.
44.5.
Baker. Oh, let's watch that boom by Mr. Legge.
Cut to
Legge.
33, and Legge right back with a grand slam, you could say.
Part of the Dan Legge collection.
Dan Legge. Dan
Dan Legge.
12 fragrances.
We got like 18 different ways to pronounce
Check
his
out
last
the
name.
Legge clothing line.
Oh my God.
Baker, 2-2 split, 2-4, 6-10, unbelievable. Legge trying to double it up. Curves left, just 3.
Hey, that's why you get 2.
Casey's happy you said kaboom, by the way. You made his night.
Thinking of you, Casey. I got you.
Oh, what a try. Baker, the 10 won't go.
Push it.
Heck of a try. Legge, second one on the strike's a good one. He got a ball. Spare on strike.
Oh, man, that's awesome, Dan
59
Legge.
half, 69 and ball through 6. He'll take it.
Get a replay on that in just a moment here.
Baker at 10, 54 through 6. And just when Hingham makes a run, here comes Legge.
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 Yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Did he hit it on the outside? No, he hit it on the inside of the pocket.
Yeah.
The Manhattan side.
One
Nice.
of the most underrated bowlers, I think, in the men's game today.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Covering the Sunday Pro League, he had the second highest average with Josh Daly, #1 a couple years ago. The 118 average here. Veteran bowlers, John Winchell, Dean Sullivan, both on spares. John comes back for 8.
Makes it down.
Not a head nip. 8 left, 9 right, a split. A sea of wood, a lumberyard.
Take what you can get.
8 fill. 47 through 4. Sullivan, meanwhile, pulls sticks the 8 down.
Caleri,
1, 3,
6
6,
fill.
10 on the spare 6. 62 through 4.
At 47 and 4 for John Winchell. This should be a layup. Lots of wood.
You'd think. What'd you say, Steve?
You know, I said you're watching Candlepin Bowling Network, Paul.
Sullivan up frustrated that shot. It's a rare miss for him.
On today's episode of Steve Gets Things Wrong.
Hey, Mike Morin said 5-6 decades of radio broadcasting. You never have a perfect broadcast, especially live. No fancy editing, glossy editing.
No, this is just raw. Just raw dogging this. There we go. Winchell cleaning up for a 10. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. 57-6. Dean Sullivan missing the 4 horsemen for a 6 box.
All right, 326, 288. Shooters Pub has control of the total, obviously.
It's a fight for 4 points, but the time is starting to run out as we enter the last half of the 3rd game here.
38 is the lead in the string for Shooters Pub on the left. Steve Kelly has boxes 7 and 8, maybe 9 and 10. John wobbling 2, wobbling 4, rearrange in the 7. Put in between. Sullivan flops 7, 2 in front, 5 to the right, 8 played hide and seek behind the 2. Peekaboo.
John Winchell, man, that 4-pin could have really fallen back or forth, and it even moved off its spot a little bit. I think backwards, but weebled.
Did your father bowl a lot too?
No, my grandfather bowled. Skipped a generation. Yeah, Phil Kelly, if anyone's got any records.
Oh,
from
Winchell got to go. Spare.
Nice, Winchell spare.
Sullivan the answer. That's a good ball, but just missed the object by a smidge. Now Hingham gets the extra mark back. John 67 the ball through 6. John, Jon. Dean a 9. 77 through 6 on 3-ball spare, and Canopin bowling. They're both on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Let's get the update from Steve Kelly, then the play-by-play.
Unofficially, the totals are 1369 for Hingham and 1465 for Shooter Sports Pub. Shooter Sports Pub maintains control of the total by 96 and the game by 37 to 335. Hingham 298, 2 open marks for Hingham and 1 open mark for Shooter Sports Pub.
Back to Steve Kelly with the play-by-play.
All right, so we're back to the top of the roster, and we got Scott Douglas leading off with a 6-drop. John Zappi missed the head pin as well, but he's mixing down 6 as well. Mirror image shots.
Kyle Witham from Maine, good to see you. Thanks for the nice words. I couldn't do that myself.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you, Carl.
I'm not blessed with that talent.
Yes.
Or the know-how.
I want to say 99.9% of all the photography and graphics I supplied, or I had my buddy Steve Abadili shoot for me. Check out his work at stabadili.com. Link in the description.
Jim Canach is like in the black and white slow replay. She'll get that Legge fragrance commercial, like the old session commercial. Laugh out loud.
Scott Douglas with a nice 10 cleanup.
So I think we have the Dan Legge collection coming on here soon.
Yeah.
Dan, get a fragrance line going.
Coming this holiday, a great gift. All right, so Paul Grant is just going to take a quick walk around to grab some numbers and stats from some folks. We got Scott Douglas all the while. He's on the head pin, and will he take a strike? A slow mover, a ball peen hammer strike. But we'll take that regardless. Get that keyed in here, and that's a split for John Zappi.
Dan Legge appreciates the collection, the fragrance commercial. Jim Cardenas.
Does he? Nice. I like making memes as my business up here.
Maybe get a Dan Legge meme here.
It keeps my soul alive.
Got a kick out of that one.
John Zappi. Oh man, I felt bad for that. That release was like the second he let go, he knew that was just not in the right spot.
Fighting hard, desperate. 2 points total out of hand right now.
That ball tailed in a weird way too. Oh my goodness, on that 3rd ball.
John's final season 8.
Let's watch that strike again by Scott Douglas. You got to see this, Paul, in the 1-3 pocket. Almost didn't go. The 6-pin was the last holdout.
Throw the flag. Scott, illegal block in the back.
Oh, yeah. Wild.
Scott's 2nd strike of the 3rd.
All right, we got C-, a.k.a. Corrado.
Imagine like football, you mount you back 5 yards in your approach, and you just start in the rug.
Yeah. That would be hilarious if we enforced that. Corrado Pani will lead off. He's on the head pin. He splits 5.
He turns his body, if you release that ball, he turns his body sideways.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Oh, and a bomb of a strike for Chris Jones. A strike on spare.
That's 4 marks in a row.
Corrado Pani trying to follow up, but can't quite spare it up.
Jones 80 through 6, 90 plus 2 in the 7th for the silent assassin.
Chris Jones has 4 marks in a row. Corrado Pani with a 9-box.
Hingham trying to get 2 points.
Watch this shot by Chris Jones. right on the 1-3 pocket, a full shot, but split just blew everything up.
Corrado's team trying to close the deal with 8-0 sweep and go to 18-6 in the season. And Hingham will be an unthinkable 8-16 in that situation.
Still early. It's only the conclusion of week 3 thus far. Ooh, wow. New pins.
2 in the 5. Youch.
Yeah. But Chris Jones has this figured out.
Doing the curly shuffle. Oh, it came back to the 5.
Candle spin bowling.
That was a twister shot.
Someone had a box fan out back.
Chris trying to go 5 marks in a row.
That was a joke we had at Lita Lane's, one of my older leagues. We were joking that we were paying someone out. Nice.
Jones got it again. 5 in a row. Spare on strike.
5 marks in a row for Chris
100
Jones.
through 7. 110 in the ball in the 8th. No quitting this team.
It's an 8 box for Corrado.
82 through 8.
Yeah, we were joking at Lita that we would pay someone to sit out back above the pin centers with a box fan, just blowing pins over as they wiggled.
He got that living on the edge.
Yeah, he just barely stayed on there. Rode that rail.
Gives his team a spark. And now they're in business, only down 19 in the string all of a sudden. What's the mark situation now?
It is
2-1?
currently 2-2. 2-2 even.
All right, they're down big now in the 40s. Now it's back down, manageable distance.
JB will split 7 and 10.
Both not on marks.
Craig Holbrook will take 6 down. JB 7-10 split into the ocean. Craig Holbrook 1-2-7-8. On the pocket. Oh, and wasn't full enough to take the 8. Very close. Valiant shot. Wouldn't have done it any differently. And JB will make it a 9. That'll be a 10 for Craig Holbrook. It's 62 in 7 for Craig Holbrook. 63 in 7 for Jason Gauthier Jr., a.k.a. JB. Great to have you along with us here on Candlepin Bowling Network here at Exeter Bowling Lane's Shooter Sports Pub in Exeter, New Hampshire. 9 drop. Well, almost 9 drop. I thought that was a guaranteed 9 drop. Not quite.
Sherelle Nealon's not playing good defense. Her pizza slices, 2 slices, still in that pan. That looks tempting, doesn't it, Steve?
I know.
1 and 1. What do you think?
Well, I'm still trying to finish the slice I got on my plate here. I just haven't had a chance to take a bite. Don't want to torture anyone with chewing on the mic. Oh, and there's a spare for Jason Gauthier Jr.
Second spare of the 3rd.
Actually, I can grab it if he doesn't want it. Spare for Jason Gauthier Jr. And an 8 box for Craig. Mr. Craig Holbrook. Watch that spare again by JB on the 6-8.
All right, Dan Legge collection on lane 11. 69 in the ball after a strike, now a spare. 9 box to start, 3 10s. Perfect since that 9 box start. Shawn 54 through 6. Setback leave, 7 fill, 76 through 6 for Shooter's Pub, the new Exeter 2.
Oh, just
Steve's going to take the last 2 pizza slices home.
yes.
Good for you.
Well, I'll be taking it to the Airbnb I'm going to. That'll be breakfast.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, come on, go down.
Wow. You don't see that too often, do you?
I know, it's insane.
Baker, good bid there.
Shawn Baker will cut 3.
Legge's fill is 7, 76 through 6, 9 in the box, 85 through 7. Shawn's trying to will his team back. Gains 1 with a 10, 64 through 7 on 3 ball spare. Simulcast with Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube.
Yes, great to have you along. One standout stat by what kind of words was that? Standout stat by Shooter's Pub is they've won 64 boxes in the evening. Hingham has won 55. All the others are ties. So the head-to-head statistic, the pressure is higher on Hingham, and they're caving it a little more than Shooter's Pub.
Baker going TikTok on the 5. There it goes finally in slow motion, and Legge a Paul Grant shot in the bunny hole.
I will not give him a split stat for that.
Hold that stat.
Delay of game. 5-yard penalty. Back up.
He missed it. Frustrated with that one.
Yikes.
Shots they usually make aren't going tonight. Legge at 5.
Oh, that's a
90 through 8. Nepal Grand Special. Missed the second, make the third for Baker. Not a good time for that. 3 10s in a row after 4 9s in a row. 74 through 8.
time for our anchor bowlers to come to town. John Winchell in the green on your left and Dean Sullivan in the black and orange on your right. John Winchell representing Hingham, the South Shore Country Club, and Dean Sullivan representing Exeter Bowling Lanes' second team, the Shooters Pub.
Shooters Pub in the right with Dean Sullivan up 21. They have a total wrapped up. He's on a spare. Back to Steve Kelly.
Oh, and Dean Sullivan, he'll gotta get one of these to avoid the split stat. Oh,
Wow,
it's
they're
a
both
6 and a
wiggling.
7. 6-7.
6.9 the Richter scale and the 7.1.
That's a 7 fill for John Winchell.
74 through 6.
Yeah.
178.
Corrado Pani on the 6-7. And if you don't know why I'm emphasizing that, just be happy you don't know. It is a stupid meme right now.
Oh, look at that shot. Bounced by the 7. Winchell between the pipes. Great shot.
Nice 10 box by Dean Sullivan, 87 and 7. John Winchell, oh, when rise the rail, I'll credit him a 9, unless I hear otherwise. That's 83 and 7.
Yeah. All right, final box with the final 2 boxes for each of the 5 bowlers. It's down to 15 for Shooters Pub, but they have the extra hit. 2 marks to 1.
3 boxes to go.
The Shooters.
Dean Sullivan. Head pin and a hammer. Big strike by Dean Sullivan. And it was a fast one, too.
Second one of the string. Striking the second, striking the 8th.
John Winchell hoping for a so what, but he splits 7. 7-10-6.
Hingham claws back to 15. Dean has an answer. Now they got 3 marks to 1 in their favor.
Put that on a billboard. Dean has the answer. Oops. The stats box didn't disappear automatically. There we go. Oh, and John Winchell, heartbreaker there. Punches full on the 6 on the wood. So he's got to pick a stick, the 7 or the 10, 8, 9, or 10 box for John Winchell. He'll pick the 7 and leave the 10 for a 9 box.
2 bucks to go for each ball. Let's get Steve Kelly with the update.
Yep, well actually first let's watch Dean Sullivan strike real quick. It is a fast one, but watch that, kaboom. All right, so we have an update for you. Hingham in the total, 1487, Shooters Pub 1562. Shooters Pub leads in the total in the game, plus 75 in the total, 432 in the game, plus 16 to Hingham's 416.
16 pin lead. 3 marks to 1. 2 strikes and a spare to 1 spare for Hingham. John Zappi, top of the order, just 4. The twister Scott Douglas on his second strike of the string. Dean Sullivan is 2 also. In Augusta, Maine, the 1710 Sports Center, I call it. Lousy leave, great name for a bowling center.
Mr. Douglas leaves the jack, the 1710. He's on a strike fill. Zappi's got the 1710 289.
That's a good ball. Oh, just missed the 9.
Oh, that was a beautiful
great
ball.
recovery.
Beautiful try.
Could have used it. The twister. Oh, wow, what a shot for a spare.
Makes the
Nico highlight reel.
Makes the high-low jack.
Spare on strike, 100 through 8, 110 on the ball in the 9th.
Beautiful shot.
Zappi in 9, 79 through 9, 9 blocks to go. Can
Watch
Hingham
the
get
shot.
2 points? Can Shooters get the sweep?
This is one no wood high-low jack. This is a Channel 5 shot, and he made it. This is classic. Yep, 1710. Watch this go. On the left side of the 1-7, on the left side of the 1. You don't see the jack made all that often. John Zappi.
Trying to get a mark, 5-1 washout. The twister trying to get 3 marks for a close
Four
out
drop.
his night. On a spare after a strike.
Scott Douglas.
It's a good ball. He gets them all.
Oh.
Strike, spare, strike. Wow. Bombs away, baby. 120 through 9, 130 plus 2 in the 10th.
I got so excited I pressed all the wrong buttons
Saving
just now.
his best for last, busting up the pins. Zappi just inside the 1. 1-4-7-10.
I got so excited I pressed every wrong button possible when I was trying to save the replay. I think I got it, but we'll play it in a
Pub
second.
trying to pull away. Zappi, nice out in a sense. Head pin, nothing else. Brutal 7, 86 final string.
Let's see if I got this correctly this time. Yeah.
Got
look at
3
that go.
strikes in the string. Look at his emotion. He's all charged up, don't you think?
All fired up. Yeah, no, I saw that in his face. That's the let's go.
Another
face.
good ball. He gets 7,
Head
make
pin.
it 8. 3 in the 6.
8
Trying to get to 140.
8 so far. He's at 130 plus, 138 plus, max 140. 86 for Zappi, 290 3-game total. He beat my triple last night. I threw 288 last night.
Of course, Spare on strike. What a finish. After 80 through 7, Spare strike. Strike Spare. 140 finale for Scott, the Twister Douglas.
Oh my goodness, incredible.
And lead all of a sudden is 40, 50, 50. It was 15 a cup of coffee ago. It's 50.
I know. It's just
Scott Douglas
Cut that all
piling
the
up
way
those big
down.
20s.
awesome job.
That's impressive. 60 in the last 3. That's how you do it. And speaking of red hot, here's Chris Jones. Wobbling 5, wobbling 7, wood in between.
Fills with 8.
118 through 8. He's going for 6 marks in a row, trying to keep his team in there. The captain, Corrado Pani, sweeps 8, 6 in the 10 chance. Jones to the mark. He got it!
Another
6 in a row! 128 in the ball. Pani, no.
Chris Jones has 6 marks in a row. Oh my goodness, he's at 128 and counting.
Pani on the up, missed it for 9. Just slipped away in the Atlantic Ocean. 91 through 9.
Watch this shot by Chris Jones again on the 5-7. It was all lined up with wood, just hungry for him to come get it. Calling out to him like the sirens said, yes, come get that.
And now back to live action, the bonus. This one goes right 3-9. And talk about a nasty game. Talk about a stock market correction, 2. Ouch. 130 through 9.
The train's got to stop at some point.
Corrado steals a bunch. 8. Generous leave. 1 of the 9. Chris trying to get 7 in a row somehow. Won't get it. Thin hit there. The streak stops at 6. Pani for a mark. He got it! Trying to close it out. 101 in the ball in the 10th. And a spare 9 in the 3rd. Pinning really well overall in this string. Jones back to earth with an 8. Nice string. 138 final for Chris, the silent assassin Jones. It's a 41-pin lead for Shooter's Pub with 6 blocks to go. And Shooter's Pub has a strike and 2 spares on the board to none for Hingham. It's looking good for a sweep right now. We'll talk to Corrado's team before we sign off. On the nose, on the bonus, just 4 and a perfect shot. Not happy with 14 meets a 10. A bogus string by his standards, 105. Final string. Thank you for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling. It's unbelievable for any age. Fall leagues in session. Join a league for any age.
Shooter's Pub game lead drops to 45 from our last check-in at 50. Still up in the total by 104.
Craig trying to rally his team desperately. That helps for the strike. Bouncy ball for JB. 7, 3, 6, 10. Wood in front, wood behind. There goes the 6. 3-10, baby split. JB 8 in the fill, 81 through 8. Can he get another one? He does. Back to back. 91 on the ball in the 9th. Looking for the sweep and going to 18 and 6 in the season. And Hingham will be 8 and 16 if that holds up, and it's looking good for the Shooter's Pub. First home match of the season. 35-week season, 32 more to go, plus the playoffs. Holbrook on the right side of the 1, drops 6. On a strike, JB pounds the pocket, curving right to left. Parallel time plus the 10, 5 in the spare. After a spare 8, 96 through 9.
Holbrook finishing off a strike fill.
And he gets it for a spare and strike.
Straight.
90 through 9, 100 in the ball in the 10th.
Wonderful.
JB, object shot, won't carry the 5-10.
Yeah, Holbrook has really been struggling. That might have been his first strike of the night, actually.
Yes, it is. JB, a 9, 105, final string. 3-string total if you have those guys. 2 and you have a chance after you're done with the replay.
Craig Holbrook is currently at 296 and counting. JB is at 358 and counting.
And
Or not and counting, 358.
And we'll go over all the bowls at the end of the string. And we'll
Yes.
talk to the winning team.
Yep, Craig Holbrook will fill this. He's at 296 plus.
We'll talk to the high bowler for the team if they want to. Corrado, Pani, the captain. If not,
Sure thing.
maybe Dan Legge, Legge or Leg.
To advertise his new
The
fragrance.
Legge connection.
His new fragrance
Yeah,
collection.
we'll get a new fragrance thing out there. What do you think?
Available in stores this holiday.
We're kidding, folks, by the way.
6.
Time and only fitting a 6. 106 final string for the Hall of Famer, Craig Holbrook.
Greg Holbrook, that's a 302 3-game total. JB 358 3-game
Did
total.
Craig have 302, you said?
302 for Craig Holbrook.
Wow.
Yes, 196
And
106.
John Winchell's fighting to get to 300 himself.
Yeah, a lot of these bowlers really battling really hard just to reach 300 this evening, and it's something. Certainly something.
Hingham getting humbled, down 41 with 4 boxes to go, and down a strike on Dean Sullivan up next. Miracle zone for sure. Baker crosses over 9, leads to the 6. He could use a double. Dan Legge curves right, 1, 2, 9, 10. Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire, 6 Columbus Ave.
Chris Jones finished with a 382 3-game total. Close to 400.
Baker connects spare. Legge way off target. Baker 84 in the ball in the 9th. Thanks, Jim Lazinski, for the kind words about the presentation. Scott Nichols, Joey Logan finish 22. Thank you for Michigan. Thank you, Jim, for the kind words. Jim Cardenas, David Gowans. Thanks for watching. Legge 9, 99 through 9. 9's a wild, 999. 3 boxes to go. Winchell trying to get 10, cut it to 30.
Shawn Baker on lane 11.
He'll get a bounce of 6.
A bag of 6.
90 through 9. Legge 8, 5 middle, 8 to the left. Wood angled slightly to the left. Baker's got to get this one and stay alive for the team. Tough one. Too full, too
punch.
bad. That
Rough.
kind of a night. Legge, he goes, spare. That should do it. The dagger. 109 in the ball on the 10th. Baker, nice out 9 in relief tonight. Ends up
Here's Dan Legge's spare on the left there on the 5 and the 8.
99 string for Shawn Baker.
All over it. And now he's going to fill it.
Spare 6 and 9, 99 string. Legge,
Ooh,
clip wing eagle, a 5 fill. Ends up with a 114 final string. John Winchell, Dean Sullivan now on a strike, wrapping it up. 40 pin lead, this is over. Shooters Pub with the sweep goes to 18 and 6. Hingham, unthinkable 8 and 16 start. But don't forget, Craig Holbrook coming off shoulder surgery. And Bob Wickham coming back soon with foot issues the last couple of years. And when they're healthy, watch out. Always a threat in the playoffs. John Winchell, 7, 4, 7, 10.
Unbelievable. These splits he's getting. Dean Sullivan working on a strike. Oh, and that was way off. And there was actually a pin behind the rack
Yeah,
at 10.
I thought they might reset that.
Yeah, I saw that. I caught that as the ball was going down the lane. It wasn't on the deck. It was behind the deck, but I saw it regardless.
Winchell's 2 marks for 300. Won't get it. Needs a double for 300 now.
Dean 6 so far on the strike.
It's still 6
And
in the strike.
6 it will be.
He can afford it now. 103 through 8.
John Winchell for a 10. It'll be a 9.
Just 101 through 9. Finally cracks the Century Club for the first time tonight.
Dean with a 10.
Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. A good time for them now because they're winning. 113 through 9. Final box. Steve Kelly, great job as always. Thank you for helping out. Great job on the technology and the lead vocals and background vocals.
Yeah, I'm just doing it all. I'm running.
Thanks to Darren doing a great job helping us out. The pretzel and the Coke keep me awake.
The scoreboard is my instrument.
And Cheryl Nealon, thanks for the pizza.
Yes.
Steve, you won the pizza party 4-2.
I'm very happy about that.
4
because
slices to 2.
That's going to be breakfast tomorrow morning because I am right back here.
I'll have the
tomorrow
rematch
morning.
next time we're together.
Yeah. I am right back here tomorrow morning for the Amateur Candlepin Bowlers Tour Finals, and I'll try to stream at least part of that.
Who's the high bowler for Shooters Pub?
Oh, I wish I knew. You mean tonight? Oh, sorry. It's probably.
JB or Legge, right?
It looks like it is JB with a 358 right now.
All right. Winchell 9, 110 finish below 300. Sullivan Ed Penn sweeps down 3 of the 4 for 9. 122 final string, and an upset in a sense, not seating wise coming in, but boy, Shooters Pub was tested, all 3 strings. They pull away and he sweep Hingham, and Hingham could drop in the top out of the top 8 after 3 weeks. 8 make the playoffs out of 12. Shooters Pub 18-6, making a statement. Let's get Steve Kelly with the update.
Okay, so yes, so it's 16-10, 17-16 for Shooter Sports Pubs. Shooter Sports Pub wins the total by 106, took the third game by 47. It is a sweep for Shooter Sports Pub, and Paul Grant is going to come down with a microphone. So stand by for little interview as I help untangle a cord to the best of my ability. Stand by for a Paul Grant interview. Give you more stats shortly after the interview has concluded here on Candlepin Bowling Network and 3-Ball Spare. If you like this content and want to see more, I encourage you to subscribe to our channels, Candlepin Bowling Network, on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, etc., as well as 3-Ball Spare on Facebook, YouTube, Kick, and Twitch.tv. So we are just motioning to get some folks here to discuss some interviewee things, and we'll get that set up in just a moment. Let me do some camera work here to line some shots up.
Hey,
here.
Corrado. Hey, good win tonight. Talk here a little close if you can, please.
Yep.
Oh, what a great night. Do you think you're going to sweep Hingham tonight?
No, we came in. We knew this was going to be a battle the whole night. They got all Hall of Famers on the team. Like, we weren't expecting an easy.
They were in there, all 3 strings at one point in time. You guys pulled away all the time, all 3 strings.
Yeah, I don't know. We got this. We're feeding very good off each other. When somebody's down, the other 4 picking that person up, and it's just kind of. It's like a revolving door. One person's off, the other 4 are on. So
Scott was off the first 2. Dean was off 2 after throwing a 706 the other night in the Tuesday Speed League, and now he gets a big third string. Scott gets a 140.
Yeah, I think Scott needed that. He's been a little, I don't know, all over the place a little bit. We're breaking his balls and stuff, but he's good once he gets his head in
How
right.
do you coach a guy like that? He's hungry to get better. He's gotten better maturity-wise, keeping his focus lane. How do you coach him when they're struggling like that as a young bowler?
Just focus on throwing his. He knows what type of ball he throws. We know what type of ball he throws. We just have his back. We give him the support he needs, and it showed in the last string. Like, he was kind of down and out, and we was like, "This is your string. Like, you're gonna come through." And sure enough, he did.
What got you interested? For those who don't know you, Corrado Pani, what got you interested in bowling? Who are some of the bowlers you look up to nowadays, or back then?
It wasn't so much. It was I guess it was Shawn Baker. Eddie Woodside, Jim Barber, Dave Barber, because I was kind of the same age as Dave, and I bowled out a Lucky Strike. That's where I started, and it was like I watched Dave mature into this phenomenal person that he turned into, and that kind of gave me like the motivation. And bowling with his father, he owned the alleys and stuff, and then I always used to see Shawn Baker come in and Eddie Woodside, and it makes you want to get better. You know what I mean?
You're supposed to be a weight tonight. You got the ball and you get 8 points.
Yeah, hey, I'll take it. That's fine.
How about a 3-letter word?
Wow.
All right, thank you, Corrado Pani. 8-0 sweep over Hingham. Steve Kelly.
Thank you, Paul. And we're going to go back to our analysis and the score updates and all that. So, yes, Hingham 16-10, your final score, and Shooters Pub 17-16 wins the total by 106. And overall in the third game, it was 586 for Shooters Pub, Hingham 539 to give you some stats on that. Here's some of the individual statistics this evening. Big shout out to Chris Jones with his 382, followed by JB, Jason Gauthier Jr. with a 358. Corrado Pani shortly following with a 356. Those are your top 3 scores by my count to give you some ideas there. And here's some graphs if you're into graphs. Lots of splits this evening. 85 splits across both teams. Yikes is what I have to say about that. Shooters Pub 95 head pins overall as a team. Hingham 84. Total pinfall 16-10 to 17-16. Again, a difference of 106. So relatively even there. But yes, the total pinfall by team was mostly the Shooters Pub show almost all the way through start to finish. Box winner statistics I thought was really interesting, but again, it was Shooters Pub narrowly throughout the entire match this evening with the series, everything else being ties, of course. So anyways, that should just about do it for us here.
Great job, Steve, as always. Thank you very much for the technology. This is awesome.
Yeah, awesome. So, folks, next week, what are we doing next week, Paul? What you with Greg Gauthier?
Greg Gauthier, myself, it'd be defending champions Exeter Lanes take on Academy 2. 7:30
Nice.
live on YouTube on Canopin Bowling Network. Hit subscribe. It's free, never a charge. And please subscribe to Steve Kelly's 3-Ball Spare.
Yes, do check it out, everyone. So I want to thank you all for watching. We'll gonna close this all out. So again, here's the standings for this evening. But that should be just about it for us here at Shooter Sports Pub at Exeter Bowling Lanes in Exeter, New Hampshire. Great broadcasting this along with you. Wanted to show this stat during the match, but just didn't have a chance. Do come along down to Exeter, New Hampshire at Shooter Sports Pub. Great bowling, great bar. WMUR Viewers Choice 2024. Rob Ficarra is awesome. Big shout out to Darren tonight for all the service and all the work he was doing with the maintenance and the lanes and all that. Awesome job to Darren. So anyways, that should just about do it for us here at Exeter Bowling Lanes Shooter Sports Pub. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we'll see you at the next Friday Night Pro League. Have a great